I don't like for what?
You talking about for what?
Why get cuts?
What's
why
that about?
why lotion why lotion?
You don't wear lotion either?
No, I don't lotion my body like that. I might lotion my hands if they a little dry. But...
First of all, appreciate you. For real, like, appreciate you. Because I'm one of them people, like, I wasn't going to ask. So I'm glad that you overextended because it made it easy. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good start for us. Just starting this shit out and finding our footing. But something that we want to get to is having real conversations. You know, the typical media circuit thing that we do, the shit kind of get repetitive, some of the same questions. So we know we got a different rapport of what we into is so much more outside of like the game or the typical questions. But in trying to be prepared and do my research, I do got to read this shit off and stop me if I'm wrong. We're going to get this out the way. 2-time NBA champion, 2-time finals MVP, 15-time All-Star.
3-time champ. 3-time finals.
Oh, we're going to get to that. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to that. I'm setting the play. Just let me set the play.
My bad.
15-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 6-time first team All-NBA, 5-time second team All-NBA, Rookie of the Year, All-Rookie first team, 4-time scoring champ, 2010? What was that, your third year, your fourth year? Was the first one?
Third year.
So you was what, 21?
21.
Crazy. 75th anniversary team, top 75. College Player of the Year, first team All-American. Big 12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year. Olympics MVP 2020. World Cup MVP 2010, which is crazy, 10 years apart. 3-time USA Male Athlete of the Year. McDonald's All-American. Co-MVP. Who you share that with?
Dirty. Chase Budinger.
Wow. Shout out to Chase Budinger. McDonald's All-American Game, co-MVP. And I think that's it. Am I missing anything?
Oh, man.
Should have been 3-time champion, so you say.
In the alternate universe.
So you just passed, you just got into 31,000 points.
God damn.
The other night, which is a lot of points. What do you think of, what did that make you feel? What do you think about when you hear these accolades spoken out loud?
Man, it's kind of crazy because like I didn't know, as a youngin', this all I wanted to do, and I knew I was gonna do it too. Like I ain't had no other choice with all of the work that I put in, the exposure I was getting at an early age, going across the country playing AAU and shit. I'm like, this is it. But you never really quite know like the details of how you're gonna do stuff. You know, of course I felt like I can be mentioned with the greats, but in what capacity? You know what I'm saying? So to get 30,000 points first, I reached that last year. That was a huge milestone for me. I wanted to reach that one, but to keep moving up, man, it's insane. You know, because some of the names I'm next to, Shaq, Wilt.
Yeah, Wilt was crazy. When I seen Wilt, I'm like, damn.
He like the first player when I was a kid. He helped me understand stats. Because his stats was just so ridiculous compared to everybody else.
60 and 20.
Yeah, 50
was
and
wicked.
25. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, I want to put up huge numbers like this. You know what I'm saying? So to be up there with them dudes, man, it's crazy.
I think it's a testament to the hard work, first and foremost. Because we go and we play and, you know, not necessarily with passing milestones in mind, but obviously when you working, you got a goal in mind. But as you go year after year after year, I wanted to put that in first because the older I get, the more I'm starting to appreciate the production, and we getting far in our everyday overreact mode where it's like this player is the next this, or how many times have you heard the next KD or the next this, or whatever the young guys is doing, which is great. They talented, they on their way, but I think we definitely got to pay more respect to the guys that's actually putting the numbers on the board year after year after year. So I wanted to start with that. Now, all of that being said, you didn't get the third ring, right? For whatever reason, you was hurt. I know y'all probably feel like if you was healthy, you would have got it.
For sure.
But I was thinking, take me back to the day when you was about to play, Game 5 in Toronto, when you coming back from injury. You have been hurt most of the playoffs leading up to that. Take me back to what you remember like leading up to that day.
Yeah, so that whole it was usually like 2 days in between games, I think. So I'm like treatment around the clock. I'm going out to like I'm going like 45 minutes outside of Toronto to get in this like underwater treadmill because that was like the only one in the city. So I'm doing everything I can to like, you know, get back to play. And I started to feel better. And then I went out and played 3-on-3 in practice the day before with my teammates. And I'm like, oh, I'm moving solid. I felt like I was moving good. And I'm like, oh, for sure I'm playing. I've been trying to play the whole time. You know, to go get 3 in a row, like shit, I couldn't just say, nah, I'm done for the series. I had to try. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? So I felt like I put in a lot of work up until it was ready. It was time to make a decision to play. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go out there, and felt good, dog. Felt great.
Yeah, it looked good.
I came out, started good. Me and you got into a little spat early, so it kind of got me into that mode again. You know what I mean, of competition on top of that. So it was, man.
Did you know that there was a possibility that could happen going into the game? Like Tyrese Halliburton said, he kind of knew like it was a chance. It's Game 7. He got to try it. Did you have that feeling before, or you felt good?
Nah. I mean, Achilles were a thing. You know, like Kobe had one, but it wasn't a lot of Achilles injuries around that time when you think about it. So it wasn't really like, I wasn't really thinking about, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, calf muscle can lead into that. So I was just like, I felt good. I can run up and down the court. I can move. I can slide laterally. But looking back on it, obviously, you know, I wasn't, my Achilles wasn't ready for that type of load.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't. I mean, I don't regret going out there and playing. You know, if I would have knew that information, I probably would have made a different decision. But
yeah, it's Game 5. You kind of got to do that. You know, not if they would have told you. Yeah.
If they'd have told me like, you can tear your Achilles, I probably wouldn't have went out there. Right. That wasn't even in the thought process. Like nobody really even made me aware of that.
So from our perspective, I remember we felt good, obviously, without you. We felt great without you out there. So, like, Game 1 was so easy, you know, in the grand scheme of things because Philly was such a tough series. Even Milwaukee got us down 0-2, and we won Game 1 kind of easily. So it was like, oh, we decent, you know what I mean? We had won most of the quarters, I think, probably like how many? I would say we won like 12 out of the 16 quarters, whatever it was leading up to that point. So it started to be a thing like, okay, he might play today, in the locker room. I remember that was like a big day. From the morning, somebody got word that you was going to play, so I'll never forget this shit. I remember we leading up to it. Mind you, our bench had like our own thing away from Kawhi and Kyle and all that. So like us young guys, we talking like, man, what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? He going to play or not? Like, this is what we going into, trying to get ready for the game. So I'll never forget it. We in the locker room getting ready for the game. Kawhi like rolling out on the foam roller, and the game you came during the regular season when you had 50, he had like 40 something, you had 50, you hit that crazy ass shot in the corner. That's when I seen you and Kawhi had a thing, like a competitive, like it's like a tit for tat thing. So I seen it, I was like, oh shit, we got action. You know what I'm saying? We got action. So knowing that, we in the locker room, we trying to see like what his demeanor gonna be. So I remember Phil Handy came in, or somebody came in, they was just trying to get him started. They're like, man, they say KD playing, you know what I'm saying? So he like, shit, I want him to play. This Kawhi, like I want him to play. That was his mentality. So Nah, I get more confident. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Say
Like,
less.
yeah, like he ready. So, mind you, we going into it, man. You came out, hit them first 4 shots. We over there like, oh shit. Like this is
It's
different.
great.
You know what I'm saying? This is add a different thing to that team, which they needed, which is what we saw. So, saying all that to say, our second thing was like, we know he not 100. So if he got the ball, pressure him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he guarding you, you got to go at him, which is how I got to me and you at the top. Hold on, let me see real quick. I hit you with some Let me see. Let me test this lateral movement out real quick.
I tried to reach.
You tried
I felt
to reach.
like I had to steal.
Nah, handle
I'm
too
like,
tight
hey,
for that.
you
You like, wait a minute, my boy. Wait a minute.
Bow, bow. We wrap up. We talk some shit. He like, yeah, you here? I'm here. Cool. And then, unfortunately, you end up going down, which was crazy in the moment because you could feel like the collective crowd was like happy, but it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It was bad. It was like, we know, all right, cool, we about to win, but it's like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's where the Drake meme came in at, where he was like, that's perfectly summed it up though. Like, I'm hurt,
right.
but
They were looking
Like, you
forward
got
to a fucking battle anyway between y'all.
But it's like you see a championship right there in the grass, like for a team, organization, a city, franchise who never won one. It's like because people ask me all the time how I feel about them cheering and shit. I'm like, come on, man, it's supposed to go down like that.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't feel right if they because that's how good I am.
it's a
Like,
sign of respect.
yeah,
Ultimately,
That part, no, for
it's
sure.
fucked
for
up in the
sure.
moment,
yeah.
but it's ultimately like a sign of respect. Like, all right, cool, we can breathe. You know what I'm saying? Especially because you came out so hot.
Scorching, and they was like, "Oh shit, this dude really might be back." We actually that first 4 minutes, first 4 shots that I hit, guarantee everybody on our bench, everybody in that arena was like, "Damn, this might go 7."
For sure. And the crazy part is you only played however many minutes, the first couple minutes you played, and that still was enough to sustain the energy for the team to win that
Exactly
game.
what I said, too,
People
'cause
forget
that was a 1-point loss for y'all.
we supposed to win. We up double digits with like a couple minutes left. Nick called a timeout, and then y'all went on a run to finish that game out. And then obviously going back to Golden State, Clay got hurt, and then it was like, all right, cool, we gotta wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? We getting too many chances. It's like right here for us. We gotta wrap this shit up.
Did you feel like that was that moment, like throughout that run, that's you understood how basketball is supposed to be played at the highest level?
I tell people all the time, and me and Kyle text a couple times a week, but probably twice a month or once a month, we'll share like shit like that team we had, bro, that's the highest level of basketball I ever seen in my life with my own eyes. And I'm in it. So like I got a greater appreciation for it, like from walking through something and shoot around to executing the game perfectly to starting out a series. Are we gonna go boxing 1 in the finals?
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy because
insane.
everybody looking around like boxing 1. You know, we still competitive, so it's like, nah, but it's like, all right, Freddie, you got Steph, chest to chest. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else just zone up. So we like, all right, well, what the fuck we gonna do with Clay? Okay, now we're gonna go triangle and 2. Like, we never worked on this shit, bro.
That was just the finals?
We never worked on this shit.
That's crazy.
We never practiced it. We never walked through it.
Y'all didn't put that package in throughout the season?
No, like, you know, Nick come with the whatever he come with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was never like a full practice, like drills, this, that, and the third. But we had been building up to that with trying different things, and he always liked to take the stars out. So it was like, but again, it was me, Marc Gasol, Serge, Kawhi, Kyle, Denny Green, Norman Powell. Like, you don't have the IQ was so on point to where it was like we kind of know what to do. Let's execute it, and a testament to our coaching staff to be able to put that together. But also the IQ that we had, like that's the highest level basketball that I've seen on both sides of the ball, coaching all around the board, and it spoiled me.
Yeah. What part of the season did you know, like, all right, we got a chance to win this thing? Like, how early in the year?
Pretty early, but our shit was nasty. Like, Kawhi wasn't passing. Like the vibe, it wasn't a great vibe between everybody. Like, it was like little pockets here and there, guys fuck with each other. And we had to work it out because we also didn't get Mark until the deadline.
Yeah, you're right.
We made a big trade at the deadline.
That was huge. That was for JV?
Yeah, we traded half our team in the last minute of the deadline. We're in Atlanta, and we played that game with like 8 guys. So what I'll tell our team now is the only thing I will say is from training camp, it was in the air. And you know that feeling because you've done it, but like there's teams that you on that you know you have a shot. It gives purpose to everything. Versus like when you know you don't have a chance, there's some bullshit going on. It's some bullshit going on. I might not throw that little one more. I might not run back. I might not play hurt. I might not, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, we lose game 1. Against Orlando, we struggle in the Philly series. We go down 0-2 in Milwaukee. So it wasn't like it was a short thing.
No, it was that Milwaukee series. That's I thought we was gonna end up playing Milwaukee.
Yeah,
because they felt like they was tall, they was long, athletic. They just couldn't shoot that thing.
Yeah, they was rolling, and again, that's like the adjustment part of it. Like that shit spoiled me because we made so many adjustments throughout each game, throughout each series, to where it's like we switched matchups a bunch of times. We changed how we was playing. All of a sudden, Kawhi started taking Giannis in the last 5 minutes. It kind of threw everything up. Like it was just so much.
Man, you caught fire.
And I caught fire.
For sure.
Which changed the dynamic of everything. So all of that shit played a part in it, but it's just
That's
hard.
what got you going that series.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. The fucking rim was the big as a hula hoop. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Gucci Mane.
Yeah, shout out Gucci. Gucci was talking shit. Got me going.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Courtside, talking crazy. Who the fuck is VanVleet? VanVleet, you ain't on shit. Yeah, in Milwaukee. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, how the fuck? What ties you got to Milwaukee?
What you got to do with Milwaukee? He's there with a Greek freak jersey on.
With no shirt underneath it.
No shirt.
Yeah. So
in
that
the jersey like that.
Oh, my mom.
Yeah, that part was cool, but what do you think? Do you think that, obviously, I know what the rest of the guys think because I talked to Draymond about it. I talked to certain guys. Clay even said it after. You think y'all would have beat us if you was healthy, fully healthy?
Like I don't like hypotheticals for real. You know what I'm saying? I like to live in reality. I think it's one. But I feel like we matched up with y'all perfectly, and we were playing our brand of basketball at that point. I feel like throughout the regular season, that third year, there's plenty of times where we just skipped steps throughout practice. Like we were so good, like we didn't have to practice hard.
Yeah, that shit wasn't fair.
We were just so
that shit wasn't fair,
turn it
bro.
up so fast. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got hurt, I mean, going into the playoffs, we went 6 with the Clippers. We were supposed to sweep them. Like we were just mentally not in it. Then I get hurt. And then everything started clicking for the rest of the team. But I felt like in the midst of that, I was playing my best ball.
Yeah, no, y'all was rolling.
First round, some of that Houston series. But I felt like as a team, we was just like going through the motions a little bit.
Yeah.
To the finals. But then once I got hurt, they swept Portland in the Western Conference
That was
Finals.
crazy.
Steph averaged about 36. Draymond was getting triple doubles. I'm like, all right, we ready now. But so I felt like shit, we matched up well. I felt like Clay, Andre could guard. Me, Clay, Andre can switch, take turns on Kawhi. We could put a bigger body on Kyle, bigger body on you. I think you add me to the lineup, we just a bigger team.
For sure.
And a faster team, and we shoot better. So it's like, I felt like we created more problems with having a few guys that can guard Kawhi, you, and Kyle.
Yeah, I think that was your third year there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I always tell people, I think that it would have went 7. Obviously, I still feel like we would have won just because it was great matchups in the regular season. Both teams fully staffed. It was like, it could go either way. That's what I say.
Yeah.
But
y'all smacked us without Kawhi. We fully healthy. Y'all smacked us by 20-something in Golden State.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm like, this team.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Kind of, all right.
Yeah,
they fake decent.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on.
Yeah, we was all right.
I didn't fully believe at that point that y'all would go to the finals, but I was still like, this all right. They got something.
Yeah.
This team that could challenge Milwaukee,
Right.
Philly, because I felt Philly had, on paper,
Really had a squad that
team was
that
deep,
skin was
bro.
crazy.
That was a team.
Yeah, that
For y'all to beat
series
them?
changed my fucking life. That was a hell of a team. And shit, Milwaukee was favored all year. I remember they beat our ass and on TNT at home. And we, you know what I'm saying? We went back to the drawing board. You gotta figure it out because you know who you're gonna meet at the end. So it's like, all right, it's a little
They
chess
beat our
match.
ass too at home.
Yeah, they was good.
Yeah, they was on a whole tier for sure.
But I felt like would give us some problems. Obviously, Kawhi and how y'all shot the ball, Danny Green, how y'all got these dudes open looks, Marc Gasol, but how like Nick Nurse was like a mad scientist. I felt like that would throw us off because teams started to get more gimmicky on how they was guarding us. In that third year, they was top locking.
You got to.
Steph
Come on, bro. That shit wasn't fair, bro.
Like it was crazy,
fair.
man. How they was trying shit.
And I think there's two parts to obviously the decision and all of that shit that people killed you for. But I think it was like, yeah, we want you to be a specific thing. We want you to ride it out in OKC. But then it's like, all right, bro, this also is just not fair. like it's crazy. The first 2 years.
What went into like you even just going over there? You know what I'm saying? When you match up with all the other teams that may have been interested,
it was just that brand of basketball. Bro.
Yeah.
Everybody touched the ball. Everybody gave up shots to go find a better shot. Like we all want to play that way. I felt like in OKC, we had a lot of specialists. We had dudes that played defense but really couldn't score on their own, really couldn't shoot the ball. We had a guy that probably can shoot but can't really guard that well. So there's a lot that go into trying to make that offense work. And we did a solid job, but I'm looking at Golden State, and they calling me, and I'm like, shit, we can average probably 120 a game. For sure.
Hell yeah. Adding you to the equation for damn
sure. I don't
sure.
worry about the zone every time I catch the ball, or top locking me, double teaming me.
For sure.
This game start.
I remember the joint, I think it was Cleveland. You came down the lane on a fast break and somebody ran to the corner and you just came down and dunked it. That to me sums up like what that team was, because it's like you coming down the middle on a fast break, Clay in one corner, Steph in the other. What the fuck is you gonna do?
Man.
That just spoke to how smart you got to be on the other end.
Yeah.
We was constantly stuff like that all season, where we don't even run for layups. Whoever got in the middle, we just going straight corner to corner, and we got somebody trailing and go downhill. And so many times it's like the bad shot or turnover, we get whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like we made the game better because you had to come with it from the first possession of the game, or you can get blown out.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and we went on third quarter runs that was insane. We had 50 points in the third quarter.
I think the other thing I was thinking about was why I said it was your third year is because I think that year, you know how the business of this shit, how the contracts work was like it kept getting harder and harder to keep the team together. So like people don't realize the end of that bench was a little light. You know what I'm saying?
Light the third year.
And some of them guys is my guys, but I'm just saying it wasn't what it was in previous years. So like when you go down, that team wasn't built for you to go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it was, then they could have withstood it a little bit better. And then all our gimmicky defenses and all this shit probably wouldn't have had as big of an impact. You know what I mean? So it's like the team building aspect kind of, I think that was probably the last year of, well, I mean, y'all try to do it in Brooklyn, but again, those teams wasn't built for 3 stars. You could put 3 stars together, but if one go down, then you get to the end of the roster and that should be a little light sometimes.
I feel like, because I hear this a lot. When you got 3 scores like that, and then the end of your bench, you don't have at least a couple scores like your starters, it won't work. Like if you just say, all right, we got 3 scores, we need to fill the team out with specialists on defense and guys that can catch and shoot. I'm like, that's not usually the way to build a team when it's like we got an identity in the starting unit of guys that just go get baskets, go score efficiently, create advantages, and then you go to your bench, you don't got the same type of guys. I'm not saying the same level, at least a drop off or
you ain't got none of that
level of guys that can get baskets in the second unit. So you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't build, a lot of those teams didn't build like that, and then you put guys who not used to that type of usage on the ball.
Yeah.
But if you think about any team, though, you know what I'm saying, to replace you is fucking like, you know what I'm saying?
But you still can get somebody that can go get you 12 or 15 points.
But we don't need that, though, until we do. So let me ask you this, because you're in Brooklyn, your man, Mike James.
He could have been.
Perfect guy, but it didn't work out.
It should have, though. He should have kept Mike James.
I know, but we don't need him to do that in the regular season. We don't need it till we need it. You know what I'm saying?
Even he played solid in the playoffs, even with Kyrie, because James went out.
He's a bucket. I fuck with
James
Mike.
went
Shout
We
out
just
to
need
Mike.
somebody to handle the ball, not turn it over,
For
and
sure.
create for themselves. And he can still guard up. He can still shoot the three. Like, we needed more of those guys. Like, we seen it when Kai and James went out. When I went out throughout the season, those dudes stepped up. Bruce Brown, he came in. He turned his game up.
Yeah, he was
He
balling.
had to become more of a
Yeah.
on-ball
definitely gotta
threat.
step up.
My point is, you need more guys that can fend for themselves on the offensive side of the ball. You still got to guard up and do the role player stuff. But in the midst of doing the role player stuff, you still got to have an identity like, all right, now I'm going to go get me
Yeah, I
one
can
if
still
I
get
need
one,
to.
yeah.
Facts, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? And I think when you get to the league, that they put you in this box of like being a role guy. Sometimes you forget about your individual game, and you're going to need it
It's too
sometimes.
late. You don't use it, you
Yeah,
lose it.
you
Yeah,
lose
it's
it,
too
exactly.
late. Speaking of that, I heard you say on what was that? Steve Nash or Brown and them shit that there was no more small guards. What'd you mean by that?
See, I clarified this. I said, you got to be somebody go get you a basket and be able to guard
That part.
and hold your own guard in the first unit. I said you can play in the league. You might not be a starter in the league.
Right.
Set up guards, if you're just coming down the court and not creating no advantages, not knocking down no shots, just coming up trying to make a pass, I don't see it no more in the league.
Man, you ain't on shit.
Like, you got to at least get downhill, come down for pick and roll, and knock down a deep three.
For sure.
Like, I'm not saying you can't play at all, but you got to go get you a basket out here nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't just be out here trying
You
to
gotta
set
be a
people
threat.
up. You got to be a
You
threat.
gotta be a
You
threat.
come in the league just like we talking about the young fella like VJ. You know, you come in the league, you got to be a direct impact ASAP.
ASAP. If you're
Especially
a guard,
on the ball.
you
Yeah.
can't just be coming off a pick and roll and just throw it just so you can go to the second side.
Right.
You're gonna throw to the big and then run to the corner. Like,
Make
Yeah.
sure we run this part because this guy's voice carries weight. So when he says no more small guards, he just shit on all the small guards in the league. I want to make sure we still.
I knew the small guards was gonna take that personal.
All this positionless basketball shit,
We
and
need
motherfuckers
guards.
can't shoot, and motherfuckers can't run a set and get the ball,
I
get you
agree.
into your offense. There's no thought to the game. There's no change of pace. There's no setup. There's no transition
I
between the
agree.
coach and the floor to get KD the ball. Because I don't give a fuck how good you is. You still need somebody to get you the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't need you to get me the ball. It's cool when you do, but I need you to go be aggressive so you can loosen up the rest of this defense for me though, because I can go get one on my own. I would, but I also love when I get assisted a basket.
Yeah, but
too.
it's my job to put still, as great as you are, it's still my job to put you in the places that you are still, that gives our team the best advantage because
See-
you can do everything.
And exactly, and me as a player, my job is to assist you. Be ready to catch and shoot. When you done cooking somebody, I'm there to catch and shoot. When you want to go get you a bucket, I'm spaced out.
For sure.
When you need a screen, and I'm gonna set a screen for you, and I'm gonna create an advantage that way too. I need my point guards to get a bucket. I came into the league with Russell Westbrook. Then I went
I
to
know.
Steph.
Yeah.
Then I went to Kyrie, James.
Get buckets.
They passed and got buckets.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
which made everybody else better. You know what I'm saying? It's like then when you see point guards who don't create an advantage or don't look to be aggressive, I'm just like, well, that's just making my life harder because now we don't have to guard you. You don't feel like you a threat. Now they just gonna say, well, we can just use that resource to help guard me. So I'm like, as a point guard, I want point guards to be aggressive. And the NBA is saying that because that's how every guard is playing at this
No,
point.
for sure. They told me straight up, no floor general shit. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I thought they was crazy.
So they
But
get a bucket.
that's why I now need to get healthy because you never play with a nigga like me, bro.
And
I can do both.
Every game, I'm sitting there like,
I can do both. I can do everything you saying in terms of being aggressive and get my shot, but it's still a whole nother aspect to the game that is lost right now, where it's like, yeah, we put in dynamic threats on the ball, but it's like at that point, it's damn near pickup. And when the game slow down, it take a little bit more structure to it. You know what I'm saying? To even just to ride the ebbs and flows of the game of like knowing when a guy need a shot, knowing how to take advantage of the defense, like on the second side too, because just because they doubling you, that first pass not always a shot.
You're right.
You still need another play out of that. It might not be a shot, but it might be to get downhill and make another play. So I would say more like just a playmaker, but I think you've had both extremes. I think you've had super dynamic on-ball threats, and I think you've had kind of guys that are not a threat playing at the guard spot, and I feel like I'm somewhere in between. So I laughed at that because of what the internet took it out to be. It was funny, and then it was even funnier that you coming to Houston now with a small guard.
When I said that, I look on Twitter. Everybody was like, "Well, damn, he just said fuck Fred."
Yeah, Fred. I'm like, damn, this nigga trying to put me on the bench.
Backhand compliment and some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking about it. I'm like, when I said it, I'm thinking like, all right, Fred just give me a little bit of both. Where he gonna guard up too at that size. People not expecting him to guard, but you gonna guard up too. But you can get a bucket
for sure.
That was my whole thing. Can you score? It's like, yeah, like he can come off a pick and roll.
Yeah,
he can ISO. Yeah, midi 3.
When it matters, you got to be able to do all that shit when it matters.
One thing you always did though was give him his props and his kudos when you said that he gonna be cemented in the league. You know what I'm saying? When did you feel? When was you started watching him like he one of them?
It's crazy. I was just thinking about this story the other day. Like when I was at OKC, Troy Weaver, who was a GM.
Yeah, I know Troy.
At assistant GM in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
So me and him, we just talking players, evaluating players, how to look at the game. We always just had conversations throughout the season. And I think I was talking about like watching y'all play. I think was it Rob Baker playing on your team?
Yeah.
And Cleanthony, y'all was pretty good that year.
Yeah.
And I was like, what you think about Rod and Cleanthony one day? And he was just like, that Fred VanVleet. He's like, that Fred VanVleet gonna be a player. I'm like, I don't see his name on like the draft boards or nothing. I'm
nowhere to be found.
What
like, you mean by that?
I'm not hearing much about Fred. I'm hearing about Rod and Cleanthony going to the draft. So I'm like, all right, I trust Troy. He pretty much right on a lot of players, and I'm like, all right, let me lock in on Fred. I'm like, damn, Troy, that's a great eye for you to see that in college, and you're not really having that hoopla around you.
Yeah,
like he gonna be a point guard in this league. And I'm like, shit, that's when I started really locking in. And then you said something. We was playing y'all. I think it might have been your rookie year or your second year. You said something to the media like, yeah, I usually cut these niggas' throats or something like that.
You said that sound about right. That sound about right.
He's like, I don't care. I like cut a throat or something. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, who is this? I'm like, this Fred VanVleet talking like that. This before you really start playing much.
Yeah.
You just start getting in the rotation, I think.
Yeah.
Well, this nigga's bold. Let me see what he on.
He had to make a statement.
And then it's just like, damn, he really about what he talk about. And then obviously in the finals, it hit the shots that he was hitting in the finals. And how he was guarding up in the finals. Steph, you and Steph had a thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love playing Steph. He's like, he bring the best out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's not really him and Kyrie. Kyrie is different, way different. But I think Steph is one of those guys that's like, it take the ultimate focus. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kai just gonna test your ability. Like, it's just ability for ability.
Yeah,
like, at a certain point, my hip ain't going that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, when y'all called the play in Brooklyn, he hit the snatchback. It was like, bro, that's as best I could do.
That was sick.
Like, I'm glad I didn't fall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, whole time I gave his ass 38. That's all I'm thinking.
You had 38 that game?
Come on, man. Look it up. You know, I remember.
We was bumping that game.
Yeah, we was bumping that game. That was a great game. They put me on the island at the top of the key from half court.
Kyrie,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I said, Kai, who guard you?
Yeah.
I said, oh, all right, yeah, they're not going to help right here. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Play up for me.
Yeah, it was like a one-on-one from half court, which was crazy. He is just, he's different. But Steph is like probably all the games I guarded him, I can count on my fingers how many times I like looked the wrong way and then he gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I watch other guys not do that, like the focus that it takes. So he definitely bring the best out of me. But the Hot 97 interview, that shit went platinum in the hood. When you stamped me on Hot 97,
bro,
that was the one that went like
really.
That shit turned the whole city up. Like,
that's fine.
Yeah, K stamped my dog. So that's what he's
speaking to. You gotta think like where we from, bro. Like ain't nobody that made it huge.
What city y'all from?
Rockford, Illinois.
Rockford. And how far is that from Chicago?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh, and it's like anybody made it like to the league or high D1 from there?
No, I would say one person that don't even fuck with the town. That's Carlos Pope, NFL linebacker, played for the Chargers. And he went to high school back home, but he ain't really still got like no relevancy to the crib. Yeah. So he's definitely by
no
far.
Hoopers.
No, hell
we had
no.
some guys, JUCO. We had some talented guys, guys that could have made it, but It wasn't nobody. When we was growing up, we didn't have one guy like, all right, he at Michigan State, we're gonna do what he do, or oh, he made the league, like we're gonna follow in his footsteps, play for his AAU team. It wasn't none of that.
I tell
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
so hard when you don't got that point of reference in your city. Like
We didn't even have a chance. We didn't even go to. I never met an NBA player. I never seen one. I never went to a game until I was damn near in high school, and then.
So what got you into saying like, fuck it, this is what I want to do?
Shit, we ain't had no choice.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
One or
It's
the
It's a
other.
lot to, but it's a lot to do. But one to focus on basketball every day. That's a hard decision.
It wasn't nothing else to do, bro. It was like I did basketball and football. You know what I'm saying? That was it. And so leading up to it was like my step-pop, my dad, like he made us train. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. And then it was like so much shit going on around us that it was like it's very clear. You could do this or you could do that. You know what I'm saying? And my pops got smoked when I was a kid fucking around. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't doing that. I seen that from 5 years old. I wasn't doing that. I'm finna do this. So I don't want to be like none of these other guys that could have made it, or you know what I'm saying, they had kids or they got locked up or whatever.
Is it heavy gangs out there or it's not gang?
Yeah,
Chicago.
it's kind of like Chicago.
Yeah, for sure.
type of-
Chicago,
But it's
more
way
gangs.
less people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's very similar, but it's way less people. And it really wasn't no choice. And then by the time I got good and we would travel and play AAU and I got to play the top guys in my class, that's how I judge myself.
Yeah.
If this is the number one point guard in the country and I'm busting his ass, I'm
What
good.
that make me?
I just got to make it to the point to where we entering the draft class. And then when I went to college, then I'm like,
Where
seen
else,
it.
Where else could you have gone?
I was really choosing. I wanted to go to Colorado State, me and my man, but they wanted him to go to prep, so we wouldn't have came in at the same time. And then Northern Illinois, I really wasn't heavily recruited like that. You know what I'm saying? So I also committed early. So by the time like my last summer at AAU, I had big schools coming like Kansas, Tennessee, places like that. But I'm like, I'd rather go somewhere where I could rock out.
Yeah, they
you know what I'm
need
saying?
that rock early.
Yeah, let me rock. And I still didn't start my freshman year. I came off the bench.
Yeah.
All the way. I barely played all the way up till like the NCAA tournament. I was like the sixth man. Same shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Like in
up there.
what?
Next year.
Turn it up. Big moments. Staples Center, Sweet 16.
Why not?
What?
Let me shoot
I'm
this
hitting the
motherfucker.
shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting it rock. And then the next year was the year you probably was talking about. We went 35-0. That's when the scouts started coming to practice, to the games and shit. And I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, I got a shot. Still wasn't nowhere to be found on the draft boards and shit, but I'm like, I just gotta wait my turn because I know what I could do. You know what I'm saying?
And then draft night, going into draft night, you knew you was getting drafted. Like
Draft night was fucked up because I did 18 workouts.
And that shit.
So I worked out for 18 teams in 30 days.
That's crazy.
I blame my agent at the time because I didn't have to do all of that shit. But it was good for me because it built me like stronger, you know what I'm saying? So I did a draft party and everything because there was a couple of teams in the second round that was interested. But when it came down to it, like the conversations we was having, like, we're gonna take you, but we're gonna put you in the G, or we're gonna take you and send you overseas and shit like that. I'm like, damn, I ain't got a chance to make the roster. Like, I can't get a training camp joint. I'm like, so then it came down to my decision was like, how bad do you want to hear your name called? And I'm like, not that fucking bad. I want to be in the league. I want to make some money.
For sure.
So that was the decision, and that's how like the bet on yourself shit came about. Because it was like, all right, fuck it. I don't want to take that deal. Let me just go somewhere. Dan Tolzman, I knew, who was the assistant GM with the Raptors. He was a fan. He fucked with me heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got a chance over there. Then I went, and then everything just played out.
That's a iconic moment for undrafted players. Like that draft party, then choosing the Raptors, because that's a decision too. You got to make that right decision.
Make the right
you
call.
got to make the right one. And a lot of dudes now are starting to make that decision based off of what you did. Like, no, I ain't trying to hear my name. Let me go to Dallas, Ryan Nembhard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ryan
Sure,
Nembhard,
absolutely.
Austin Reeves. Let me go to the Lakers. Like, you know what
But
I'm saying?
that just goes to show you like how much like confidence you got in your skill set. You put me in the room with anybody, I'm a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't too many people that's really even thinking like that. They want to get their name called. They got the family around. They fall into that shit.
And it make you realize how much you don't really need these agents or these gatekeepers of the game.
Speak on it.
You
For
can speak on
sure.
yourself. You can speak for yourself, and
Yeah.
your game gonna dictate your value for real.
That
So,
shit really come from within though, bro. Like, put me in front of anybody, bro. I feel good. Like, whether I win or lose, I know I'm from the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the guys that I play against. A lot of them that people love and praise, I know they know what time it is when I'm out there. Like, it just is what it is. Whether they ever say it or they don't, I feel good against anybody. I think that's just like a hooper mentality.
I feel like a lot of that has to be cultivated at a young age, in my opinion. I feel like you got to be in them wars as a 9, 10, 11-year-old where games actually mean something to you. When you crying after the game when you 10, 11.
For sure.
Crybaby, yeah. I was a big
Passion
crybaby.
for the game,
You got to
definitely.
start there, in my opinion, because like that give you the confidence knowing that I done been to goddamn every high school gym from here to motherfucking Chicago. I done played in every gym against every type of player from 10 up until 15, 16, 17 years old. So now when I see y'all, it's like, it's nothing. But niggas ain't really hooping.
No, they not hooping no more.
And putting themselves in the positions to go up, be mano a mano against whoever.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
They training now.
built for that shit, bro.
Everybody training now.
They get prepared for it's cool that you could get prepared for the NBA and you want to start moving like a pro and you seeing different routines that the pros use, but
it's
no
about
pro,
that
though.
that shit though. Like you gotta
not
have
a
that
pro,
dog
though.
in you though.
You're supposed to be a foot soldier at this point. You're supposed to be outside playing all day.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? And I think
Concrete.
you're supposed to be on that concrete.
You got to get that concrete.
Speaking of the concrete, I think you probably should have had this shit in your contract, like Michael Jordan, that passion for the game shit. That's all you do is play basketball.
We all got
Basketball.
that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Like that's hooping outside, bro. Like
The Rucker Park shit when you went crazy in Rucker Park was like you was in OKC at that time.
Yep,
Was they mad? Was they mad about that?
They couldn't say nothing to me.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was- it was lockout. It was
Oh,
lockout.
that was during the lockout.
Yeah, you can't
y'all was
have
going
no
crazy that
conversation
summer.
with nobody.
Oh
so,
yeah,
like,
it took full advantage
I
of
ain't
that.
getting paid anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hoop.
Who was some of the guys when you was coming up that you like measured yourself against at that time, or was you always like head and shoulders above everybody?
In high school and like AAU
Yeah.
and all, like I wasn't constantly watching a player, but like I really wasn't focused on nobody else.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Like I knew who was in my class, but I just knew
They wasn't on the crumb, basically.
Yeah,
I
niggas
just-
weren't fucking with
by
you.
my
Yeah.
10th grade, 11th grade year, like
There's so many
You can keep
words.
it a G,
There's
bro.
so many
Nah,
words.
by my 11th grade
Yeah.
years when I really like we went when AAU season started going to my senior year, I was averaging like 37 at all these tournaments and all of the dudes who was in my
God damn.
who was in my class that was like top 10, top 5. I was
Yeah.
really just shooting over them, getting 35,
Yeah.
going around them easily. I'm just like, oh yeah, like all right. I see what this is. Like I'm really just focused on the NBA.
For
So
sure.
a better question would be, because I'm nerding out on the basketball shit as I'm getting ready. You know, I know we had this day put together. How did you build? Like, I'm always interested. This is why I give Mike a lot of credit in terms of the list and people ranking the GOATs and all that shit, because some of these guys didn't have as many reference points. Right? So like now the kids, they have all of these years of basketball to decide who I want to play. I want to play like this, I want to play like that. And you could just take from them and work on it. You know what I'm saying? Mike to me was like one-on-one in that regard. He had his own shit.
Yeah.
And I think you kind of like that, but I'm saying like, I don't know if it's because of the height or was there somebody that you looked at when you was crafting your shit at an early age? Like who did you study?
For sure. T-Mac was the one that I felt I got the like street ball type of crosses, the heavy pulls. I had like a Mr. Miyagi when I was like 8, 9, who at the rec center around the corner from the house, just like, oh, you can play.
For sure.
Come in here every day at this time, this is what we doing. Teach you how to shoot, teach you the proper mechanics, how to dribble, how to do all this little stuff. So like in the midst of all that, he would tell me I gotta study T-Mac, give me a tape of T-Mac. And I had to study his move, just watch him play. And I had to
VHS?
Yeah,
You
Like a
old, you an
motherfucker.
old motherfucker. VHS. Kids don't know about that VHS.
good VHS.
Hell yeah.
And I had to play like him in all my tournaments.
Mm.
So if I didn't perform like T-Mac, and T-Mac at that time was averaging 30 a
Yeah,
night.
that's hard.
So I had to go out. I wouldn't necessarily say 30, but in the AAU equivalent to that, 15,
Right.
20 points. But I had to be shooting, getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line, just playing aggressive. So T-Mac was the first one that I just like emulated
Yeah.
on a day-to-day. And then, Kobe's, when you get old, Kobe's, MJ, I wanted to be as technical as that. 1-2 dribble pull-ups. But a lot of the stuff, to be honest, bro, I watched a lot of And One mixtapes. I was
Just talking about
outside watching the older dudes play on the blacktop.
Yeah.
So a lot of the crossover moves and wanting to play at a point guard inspired from that. Streetball really was a big influence.
Yeah.
Do y'all got a, I know y'all do, but like a hood legend that you used to watch?
Come on, bro. We
know what I'm
got so
saying?
many. We got so many. Like DC is also a mecca of basketball.
For sure.
So that's why I asked you about Rockford, because it's
Yeah.
like I respect people that come out of towns that they don't have that type of environment. We was born into hooping. There's
Definitely.
courts everywhere, and it's full of people since I can remember. So it's hood legends on every block that played. You know
That
what I'm
makes
saying?
sense. No,
So
for sure.
it's dudes that could have been in high D1 for sure, but in the 80s, you know, that rock got to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
And that 80s era lasted for at least 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Messed up at least 20 years of potential and players and people in general.
And the
but
kids coming
especially
after 'em,
basketball.
yeah.
So as you began to like grow, obviously through the city, you know what I'm saying, the pressures that was on you, be like, this nigga, the one, you know what I'm saying? Did you feel that
for
pressure, or
sure.
they like kept it away from you, whatever the case may be?
For sure. I felt that pressure. Because you start to see more and more dudes from my area go to the NBA. You had like Steve Francis, you had DeMar Johnson, you had Keith Bogans, you had Joseph Forte. These dudes were going to the league. Mike Sweetney, like, and we had dudes going to the league every year. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Len Bias is like the godfather where I'm from.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so for him to set that standard and not be able to
See it through.
people around the basketball scene where I'm from,
Mhm.
they really, if you had potential, they really was on your ass. So yeah, I felt that pressure from coaches, from my parents, but just the environment that it just made me want to make something of myself as a basketball player.
For
'cause
sure.
There was so many influences there.
When you came in, so you only did 1 year at Texas, then you came in. Did you start to seek out different guys and like train with them in the summer, or was it more like I'm competing, I'm here now from day one? Because you really was scoring at a high clip from day one.
Yeah, you mean coming into the league?
Yeah.
Did I
Like
want-
you see guys like now, like I'm saying, somebody come in, a big man might go work out with Hakeem, or somebody might go find Kobe, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Later, way later.
Yeah,
I know he
no, I
wasn't
get
fucking
what
with
you mean.
nobody early on.
I
But
didn't really think about it. I mean, I was just doing whatever the coaching staff wanted me to do. There's times where they wanted me to go work out. Used to have this not Pete Noel. Used to have this camp in Vegas. I forget the camp.
not Gergs.
Gerg. Used to have Gerg.
I think I might have been the last year of Gergs.
Yeah, so used to have Gerg,
That shit was
And-
crazy.
and that shit was
That was a
That
bloodbath.
shit was
Oh,
wild.
wicked
It
like
was-
that? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
It was
that
fun
a
though. It was the
bloodbath.
whole league would come together.
Yeah, my first day at Gergs, well, you go to Vegas after Summer League. You go to
like
Vegas.
September.
It's like a week. You get there. I got there like 7 a.m. I played 1-on-1 with Jerry Stackhouse for 45 minutes.
God damn.
This our first time meeting. And he going straight shoulder bumps to my sternum. Boom.
Yeah, welcome.
Boom. We playing, but we bumping though.
For sure.
We playing post up. Me and Stackhouse playing
6'6"
post up.
Stackhouse.
And he can still play at that point. But then you got a full morning, take a nap, you come right back, got a full evening, it's pick up, you do that shit for like 4 days. It's all the young guys in the league. And that shit really like helped me earn my stripes too, from the standpoint, like again, I'm saying, I'm in the gym. These
Yeah.
is all the top draft picks and
I
all the
see
guys.
ya.
Absolutely.
I see y'all.
What?
Know
And they
y'all.
like nobody, ain't nobody looking at me,
Mhm.
but I'm here though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? By the end of the camp, I gained so much respect from coaches, players, and everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? That was a really good thing that they used to do.
I love that camp.
That shit was like hard knocks. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
love in the high school gym, in the auxiliary gym, and in the main gym.
It was a grind.
They need to bring it back. Who doing it now?
Low management, baby. You can't do all that shit. We got to protect the assets.
We bump. We hoop
all day.
All night. We came back at night, so it was 2 days.
Yeah.
In the mornings, drills, go over how to play a pick and roll, how to guard, it's just regular practice drills. And at night, it's like 3 courts, side court, middle court, side court, two courts in the auxiliary gym, full of bump. I'm sitting, and it's nothing but young NBA players. There might be some 4 or 5 year.
Yeah, some guys come back. You go your first year, you go your second year. If you ain't sticky, you might do your 3rd or 4th year. You can graduate out of it depending on where you at. But for the most part, if you young and you not like a starter in the league, you probably was going to be there.
I think I did 2 or 3 years. My first 2 or 3
years. Yeah, I did my first 2.
And it almost felt like rookie transition.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And it also, from my viewpoint, it was like, we finna give y'all this shit now because when training camp started, we ain't got time to be teaching y'all this shit. So it was like, basically it was training camp, but it was only young guys. So you got late game, you got end of game shit, you got scrimmages, you got drills in the morning. I mean, you might get an hour or 2, like lunch, fake nap, and then you got to come right back. Cause
you're not going to Vegas to hang out.
Yeah, hell no.
Ain't no hanging. At 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, pick up. Like
feet hurt, body hurt. No, it was a good thing.
It was, and then the league changed a lot in regards to, doing shit like that because the analytics and keep a lot of dudes off they feet in the summer, and which is beneficial too, but at the same time, it can't hurt the game.
No, it can.
And now
you build up a nice callus
for sure
the game when you playing a lot, when you bumping against other players. When you remove that sometimes. Yeah,
it's like they try and get their bang for the buck. I get it from a medical standpoint, but also the kids is different. They playing a different style. Like you said, we played on concrete. They don't really, they're not even really playing fives. They playing more training shit. They training more than playing. As like somebody that's been around for a long time now, you basically like a steward of the game. I would say you and LeBron probably the oldest right now. Steph is getting up there. What do you see? How do you see this shit going from here? Like, what can we do to put our imprints on this shit? And that's part of the reason why I took the president job is because I feel like the business is one thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a part of us that needs to put our imprint on the game like our old heads did for us and y'all old heads did for y'all. Yeah. How do you see this shit evolving? What would you change? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I love where the league is. I think the talent and skill level is at a point that we've never seen before. I think it's the highest level of talent and skill. I feel like the information that we getting from the league is good too. The analytics and just understanding what the game looked like from a stats perspective. I like that too, but I just feel like the soul of the game where we're not thinking too much about none of this shit, I feel like that's gone. Like, I feel like it's too regimented, it's too routine. Like you said, not just roll the ball out and go play sometimes. Like, we don't practice a lot.
At all.
We definitely not getting after it in practice. But I see the game continue to evolve. You're gonna see more and more different types of players, body types.
Do you think that you could play 20 years if you was practicing every day and playing every game and playing? But like, do you think that not just you speaking from a God-given ability body standpoint, but for everybody? Because that's the other argument. It's like we're seeing the careers go longer too. So
I feel like it definitely helps. It definitely helps. Taking away some practices, shoot arounds. I think they took they cut down back-to-backs over time.
Trying to, yeah.
I think that stuff can help. I think it can. And it's shown that it does help. But if you love the game, if you love to get better, I think you're gonna want to stay around regardless.
Absolutely.
Gym rat gonna be a gym rat.
Yeah, I think that's gonna always be the common denominator. Is like, do you love to play? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes might stick around knowing that I could play the game and get this check. So yeah, I'm gonna stay around, but like being a good dude, knowing that people gonna just want you around just because you're a solid dude and you get paid, but you don't really love the game for real.
So
Harden,
now
ain't
that shit starting early. You know what I'm saying? Just going into like the NIL, like they giving them so much money now. It's like they changing their whole mental approach about the game.
It's like, yeah, it's just like if you love to play, you love to play. And you can see those guys who love to play the game and who know the business and who know how to stick around in NBA. It's a lot of dudes that just know how to stick around. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Say a name then, Kay. Say a name
They love
then.
to stick
You know what I'm
around.
Man.
You with Freddie V, man. Say a
Man, I
name.
ain't
Drop
got
a
no
name on their
man.
ass,
As the
man.
shoe fit, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the ones that love to be around it, who are enthusiastic about still being in the league, still playing every day. But I think the game getting better, bro. I think the game getting better.
I think the game is at an all-time
Me
high
too.
in terms of just basketball-wise, but I'm with you. It's like the soul is a little... you can't have it all. You can't have it all.
It's the soul of the game, like which is roll the ball out, go play. We're not thinking too much about the game, how the game really started from
For
the
sure.
beginning of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like robots almost.
Yeah,
It's
it's
more
like,
robotic.
Yeah,
Okay, fuck all that. How we gonna fix the All-Star game?
we ain't no fixing that.
He
Come on,
cut
don't
that
say
down
that.
already. He
Don't
cut
fix
that down in the
Don't
dough.
say that, because you
Don't
didn't play last year, right?
I played and it was bad.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
It was bad. It was like 4 games, the 4.
Yeah, they had the G League guys out there.
You know, you just start
Was
trying
you
shit
on the
now.
team that played against the G League guys?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
We had
bad.
a G League team out there. Not G League, the rookie sophomores.
So this year is the world.
I kind of
They
like
pushing
this.
the world because Olympics coming up. NBC is back involved. Peacock and Prime's been doing a great job this
love
year, by the
Peacock.
way.
I
It's been
love
good to
Prime.
watch from home.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of fucking watching. It's been a good watch from home. But how can we get... I think I'm just going to start talking shit. Because Brian said you ain't fucking with him. So what y'all going to do when y'all line it up?
See.
Brian said you can't fuck with him. You got to bust his ass.
I don't even think that's gonna work, bro. Like I don't know.
Do we have to
I
wait
don't
for the
know if
old
that's
guys to
gonna work.
retire? Because I believe...
No.
Hold on. I believe that Ant, Shea, Victor, Luka and Joker kind of fuck it up.
Ant?
Because
Don't put Ant there. Ant,
No, but listen
Ant
to
go out
me.
there and talk about I'm gonna shoot all left hand.
I
all
know,
game.
but listen, I feel like that's more of a
Just
case of
trying
like he
shit.
watching y'all though.
Stop playing.
I feel like that, bro.
OG's the problem now.
Yeah,
bro.
I feel like if I'm just saying, if I'm Ant and I come to this motherfucking game and KD ain't on shit,
I'm locked in every. First of all,
okay, I'm just throwing you in there. If
Bron locked in every All-Star game.
no, he's not.
He not out there shooting from half court. He
Brian not
out there-
locked in every
He
All-Star
not
game,
out there
bro.
shoot. Yes, he not out there shooting from half court. He not out there playing the gimmick game, throwing the left hand, shooting every shot left hand. I don't know where these dudes getting this from.
Okay, I feel as though as a young guy, if KD, Brian, Steph, whoever else say, all right, y'all, come on, we finna lace them up. Let's get
I'm
it.
blaming
Like
Steph.
a really ball though.
I'm blaming
It's Steph's fault.
It's Steph's fault because he come out there.
They
shooting
blame
from half court, bro.
They
That
blaming
shit
you,
he did,
Steph.
that shit he
shoot from
did in
half
Cleveland was
court, bro.
unbelievable,
Yeah, that's
though.
what I'm saying. I'm blaming him for the All-Star game because he come out shooting from half.
He making it
I
though.
ain't gonna
Him and
hold you,
Dame.
though.
I'm blaming Dame too.
Okay.
Okay, this is my.
They do this shit
this
in
is-
the real game, don't they?
They do. This is my non-bias. This is my serious take. This is my nerd take. It's the style in which we play now. Because think about this. Guys are tired. It's in February. Guys are tired. Guys are banged up. So a lot of guys be hurt, but they don't announce it because that's what I did. I was hurt like a motherfucker, but I wasn't giving up my spot. I went to Monty.
First All-Star, let's
What?
get it.
This is my first. It might be my only. Hey, Monty, listen. Hey, check it out. I can barely walk, but listen, just give me 5
Give me a
minutes.
couple.
I went out that bitch, made 2 threes. I'm lit. I got my jerseys. I got my gear. I'm cool.
Great.
Right? But we switching everything. Think about this. We switching everything 1 through 5. It's no advantage. It's no lob. It's no help. When you playing basketball, and so you take that style of basketball, we switching everything. There's no plays being called because we just gonna switch it.
Mm-hmm.
You might got some little funny shit, throw a lob, some bullshit. You got fast break and you got threes. That's bad basketball,
That's
bro.
bad ball.
Which is the problem with the game itself.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think that has a bigger impact on it than
I agree.
guys saying, I don't want to play hard. Because y'all, I mean, in all seriousness, none of our stars are going out there and saying, I don't want to play. I don't want to get the fans a good experience. Guys want to play, but I'm saying the style of the game itself, I think, is hurting us because we're switching everything and we're only shooting threes. That shit is
checking.
bad to look at.
And when you think about it, in those past All-Star games, back in the early 2000s, like it used to be a layup line. Like it wasn't like hard playing basketball from the first quarter all the way to the fourth. Them dudes like had some fun. They wasn't guarding that hard.
Yeah.
But by the time the fourth quarter came, it was a close game.
For
by the time
sure.
the fourth quarter came and recently, the game out of hand. You're
Yeah,
down
it's
40 because
too
we
many
done made
threes.
12 more
Yeah.
threes than you.
Yeah.
It's not like we're not playing hard, but we just really made 12 more threes, and y'all can't keep up.
And I'm definitely not trying to come back down from 30 in the fourth
you know
quarter.
What I'm saying? Like a 10-point deficit is a little like, all right, we getting coming to the fourth quarter. I had a couple of those in the All-Star game before we started shooting crazy threes. We down,
we gotta tighten up
12, 14 going into the fourth because we gave up a layup line because we just in
Yeah.
the All-Star game. But then we turned up in the fourth because we can make some threes. We get some fast break layups, create some turnovers, and make it a game.
For sure.
But when you down 32 points or
Yeah.
25 points going to the fourth, because a nigga done hit 12 threes in three
Yeah.
quarters, like, ain't no trying to come back.
All right, so rock with me now, all right? We gotta go to coverage. We gotta put some type of strategy into the game. Switching everything is not good for us.
Why not?
Because
He
it's
said,
not
"Why
good
not?"
to look at. Because
Still.
you can't, it's too many guys that you trying to squeeze the fucking effort out of them. It's bad hoops, bro.
It's bad hoops pulling every shot from the three. Like the 2 years, was it last year? Maybe last year. Tyrese Halliburton made 5 threes to start the game in the All-Star game. I'm sitting there like, all right, man.
It's like
Yeah.
3-point contest.
Like, you
like
know
a
we about to
motherfucker.
do now. Now this next
sure.
shot gonna be from half. And then here
I
comes-
think this year is gonna be better.
I don't believe so.
I do. You have to.
gotta-
Bro.
you gotta
be
buy
in the
into
game.
it
I
now.
just don't believe so. I don't believe it's gonna be any better.
It's not gonna be if you don't believe it.
I don't see what you think is gonna be a nice, hard, organized like pickup game.
Yeah, I think
I
that
don't
the
believe
I think that the world guys.
See,
I
I
think
don't
it's
like
some.
this narrative
I
starting.
think it's some at stake though. I do because I'm with y'all. Fuck them. Because I'm sitting here saying, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but I'm sitting here saying, why do we keep pushing all this world shit?
Me too.
Like our best guys we've been doing this shit since the beginning of time.
Sure.
And now they got a little run, and now it's this, that, and the
you gotta
third.
push the rest of the world.
That's cool, but I'm
versus
saying let's
us.
bust their ass, K.
I get it.
All
And
right.
But I get it.
I get it, but we've been busting their ass.
Okay, do it again.
But I'm just saying, we've been busting their ass for so long that they got to put the whole world against us. It's not Serbia where Jokic from. We ain't talking about just Canada. We talking about y'all gonna
USA
go to the
versus the
United
world.
Nations versus the world.
So basically, what you say ain't no way to fix the All-Star
I
shit.
don't believe so. Who want like
All right.
what type of like you said? You made a great point. The style of play has made the All-Star game horrible. Before the All-Star game was middies and layups.
Do you think everybody's playing hard as they can?
I feel like initially when you start the game, you got good intentions. By the time, like I say, you look up, it's 22-5, and everybody just shooting threes. Like, what are we doing? I don't see it. I just don't see it. And maybe I'm wrong. I wish I'm wrong, but I just don't see.
I hope
how
you're
it
wrong. We
changed.
need to fix that shit, bro. Because on my side of it, I'm always an advocate for the players and obviously let the business be the business. But I do feel as a hooper like we have a due diligence to the game. Like that shit don't look good on nobody. Bro.
It
look
it's
bad. And so what I'm saying
bad
is-
playing in that shit.
As players, we have to find a way to make it better. I ain't saying we're gonna fix it all the way to where it's like, because you can't even beat the nostalgia anyway. Because we comparing some shit to where we didn't know. How can you go back 20 years and be like, oh, they used to do this and do that? Like, yeah, y'all wasn't fucking watching it. You didn't have everything on your phone and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like it is more of a responsibility on the guys that's in the game to put out a better product. That's all I'm saying. And you've been there fucking 15 years. So
I think
I'm coming to you first. I'm going to go holler at Brian. I'm
You're right, and I agree.
I'm going to holler at everybody.
I feel like the shot quality could be better. That's a start. Like the shooting from half, the half court shit.
What about the timing? What about the time? I seen somebody, who's that? D-Wade said they do it after the season. What about the time of the season? Keep it where it's at.
That didn't make no sense to me.
Yeah. Well, he's out.
I get you trying.
It was
to,
an
I get you
opinion.
trying to give have some solutions for making the All-Star game better, but that's not a good one. Wait till after the season. I'll be hot.
Hey, man, you could have kept that one, man.
I think also, too, this is my other take, and this goes against the philosophy and the business of it, but rotating the locations and keeping them good locations. Because the other problem is, you've been busting your ass all year. We get to, 50 games, 40 games in. The game, say your last game is on Wednesday. The game not till Sunday. You might shoot out to Cabo or Turks or something for 3-4 days, come back day before, day of, whatever, and then you right back out.
Yeah.
Versus if it was like in a good location, you could make that thing a whole thing because you came up in a time where All-Star was the thing. Like it was an event in the culture, not just for the game. The weekend itself.
The weekend itself was a whole thing.
Everybody there, the stars, the wap, the bams, everybody in there, and it's a thing for the streets too. Where it was like you more committed to the entire weekend versus like just flying in. Yeah, let me get this game out the way and then I'm back out. You
there Friday, you there Thursday.
Back out on vacation. Your toes in the sand. Yeah. The game is just like checking off the list so you can say that you were selected as an All-Star.
Mm-hmm. Leading up to the actual game, even the events now, weak as hell. Like you got the dunkers that really can dunk. They don't even want to be in dunk contests. The real 3-point shooters, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to be a part of it.
The dunk contest is hard because there's only so many dunks you can do. I'm trying to focus on the game. I think that can be salvaged. The dunk contest, if we get the stars,
ain't exciting no more.
When's the last All-Star weekend you been to?
Cleveland. That was the only one I ever been to.
I didn't go to that one.
Yeah, Cleveland was the only one I've been to because I was in it.
I just starting to feel like the weekend itself, like you said, just the events, the parties, just the feel ain't there no more.
The Cleveland one I went to was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I think it's the locations for damn sure.
It's become so big that it's so corporate that it's just like it's something missing from All-Star Week. Maybe because I done did so many.
You did, yeah.
Maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
maybe we just got.
Maybe it's just I'm over it.
You jaded. We gotta wait till the old guys.
I gotta get up out of here talking crazy.
Send y'all on y'all way, and we're gonna
maybe
focus
it is
on
me. Maybe it is me.
But I ain't gonna hold you though. Even the one that we did in Cleveland was like, God damn, we could be.
I don't like. I mean, I get why they put.
For sure,
it's a big thing for
it's huge for the Cleveland
economy,
Utah,
absolutely,
Indiana's, and I love it for the city itself. But
damn,
we never had one in Miami.
Yeah, they said they be on that boat, the boating and shit.
I don't know why.
Miami, Bahamas, Turks, Vegas.
We never did one in Miami. I haven't did one in Vegas.
LA gonna be good this year, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I just see that's be overrated to LA, not for cause the traffic, bro.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. It's horrible to do anything out there in these big cities sometimes with these.
You right about that traffic.
All-Star in LA the last time it was there, bro. It was ridiculous. You couldn't move around.
So you have no solution for the All-Star game. Let's just put that on record.
If I had to say one thing, I would say the players we could talk about having better shot quality.
There you go. We got something.
I bet.
We're gonna start with that.
We start with
build on that.
Right, I definitely got to ask you about how you feel sitting out a year.
Oh man,
because I went through that shit. I was just telling him like I had a feeling on what retirement was gonna be like for me when I set out at Achilles. Because I was saying it's like you're not really attached to the NBA. You're not on. You don't have to come to the games. You don't have to go.
You
travel.
missed a full year, right?
Full season.
Yeah.
Like, what's your mindset knowing getting up?
So I'm gonna tell you two things
every day.
Number one, I'm the type of person, bro. I'm a feel every emotion. Like I don't hide from that shit. Like I cry, I scream, I do everything, but I'm not gonna live in it. Mm-hmm. So when I found out, I cried. Mind you, I was busting y'all ass that day. I was going crazy. Only from the simple fact of like, I've been on a championship team, and I could feel the energy where it was like Kevin coming to save the day, and it was just my job to be like, no, Freddie V in this bitch too now. Hold on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was my mind. Like, I was ready, bro. Like, once we made the move, like, I ain't been in this good a shape ever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the best shape of my fucking life. Like, I'm coming to, So when I heard the news, I'm like, nah, hell nah. Cry, go through all the range of emotions. And then the second part is when I'm talking to the surgeon, they're saying 6 months, right? Which we all know how that go. But for me, my mentality has to be 6 months because I can't do this shit no other way.
Yeah.
If I know I'm not coming back this year, I'm not even sitting here with you. I'm not here. I'm going to go completely dark ghost.
Okay.
And I'm going to miss out on putting my imprint and helping the guys as much as I can. So whether I come back or not, I'm aiming for that.
Yeah.
So whether I come back at the end of the season or not, I'm going to be ready for if that opportunity presents itself. And that's helped me so much from the standpoint of like the rehab part, which you know is like can be just like a everyday thing, like a mental mind fuck was like, first of all, this shit hurt. First and foremost, it
Walk
hurt.
in there and they bending your leg. I'm sitting there like, nah.
Like, yo, like you was there, bro. Like my first week, I'm like,
that shit,
I'm doing that
man.
shit for 2 weeks straight. I'm like, yo, I'm telling them, I'm like, there's no way other people doing this shit. It's no fucking way, because I think I'm a pretty tough guy. It's no way it's a high, because you know, like high school volleyball girls, they
tear their shit.
They tear their shit all the time. It's not that common in the NBA anymore, but like, I'm like, it's no way a regular person is doing this, bro.
Yeah.
What I'm going through? Fuck no. So I got a whole new perspective on that. But the mindset aspect is like, I don't really know how to do this shit no other way, bro. This is how I do everything in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I heard you say the retirement part. I think you did that on the pivot when you was talking about that. And it helped me because it's like, we got this. We got this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's other avenues to kind of scratch that itch. The hardest part for me is when I'm sitting on the bench and I'm watching y'all out there fighting for it.
And that's what I would be wondering over
You know
there.
what I mean? That shit hurt.
For sure.
We playing solid ball, and you know for a fact that you being out there with us could just take us to this next level.
That's where I go home and I might just ride
you
home and
know
silence.
that.
I'm sitting there like, why is he taking himself through this? Why he here watching this?
I'm hurting, bro.
I told you
Yeah,
when we
you
was in
told me
Toronto,
that.
I said, bro, go on vacation somewhere, because because when we play good and you can't be a part of, man, that's one of the worst feelings.
Mental warfare.
That's one of the worst feelings. Like, man,
that
I
shit
know
hurt.
for a fact I take this team to the next level.
That shit hurt, bro. And it's like, I'll ride home with no fucking music on. I just be like, God, I know what I'd be doing out there. Or when y'all winning, I'm cool because it's like, I'm happy for my guys, my young guys especially. Like, I know what you're going to do, but the guys that I've been building with for the last 2 years, like, I'm watching them grow. I'm watching Barry. I'm watching Amen. I'm watching Reed. I'm watching them. Great. When we lose, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then to add on to that, the other aspect of it is my relationship with the guys, which is ultimately the only reason why I'm around. Mm-hmm. Because if we in Phoenix and it's a dead ball right in front of the bench and I can yell to Jabari, when Alpy get it, cut. Mm-hmm. And they go down the court, Alpy get it, Barry cut, he dunked that bitch. Boom.
That feel good.
And he run down the court, he looking at me like,
that shit, Fred.
he like, he can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, that's the easy part. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, all right, I got to get this shit off somehow, bro, because otherwise, I'm not ready to retire. Like you said, I'm not ready to fucking.
And that shit.
My life ain't set up for no motherfucking retirement right now.
Man, it make you say, when you looking that shit in the face like that, because your career changed when you had these year-long injuries. Like, you got to stare almost, like, I don't want to be too dramatic.
You staring death in the face, bro.
Your basketball death in the face when you had these ACLs, Achilles injuries, and you sitting there like, nah, this can't be it. Like, I
ain't going out like this.
I can't do this. Like,
this ain't gonna be the end. Hell no.
Here. This ain't it for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's a real eye opener. I wonder if you felt the same thing.
Yeah,
this your first real.
It's my first real injury in life.
Really?
Yeah, like I had some hamstring shit. I did the same thumb thing.
Yeah, you did the thumb last.
But that was 4 weeks.
That's nothing.
That was a championship year. That was 4 weeks over All-Star break, so it was really 2 weeks. And then I came back. But this was like my first real injury in life. So then, you know, I've been able, like I said, bro, where I come from, like, be able to have a good perspective on life too. Mm-hmm. And that helps me. So selfishly, I want to be out there. I want to be rocking. I haven't had my best years in the past 2 years because I've been doing so much other shit, like contributing to this group to be in a position to go get a Kevin Durant, and that's all we need to be a contender.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen if I come here and I drop my nuts on the table.
Yeah.
And I shoot every shot and I say fuck everybody. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting you just so I can get my shit off.
That's exactly what I feel. I'm like, I feel like I can just put people back in the positions
that they supposed to be in.
You're not gonna have the 6'7" dude guarding you, all trying to pressure you full court now.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like I just and when we lose, I don't even look at you when we lose because I'm just like, we all know, like. But when we win the game, I'm just like, we could have even won better tonight.
For sure.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
The process could just look way more
so much
dominant
easier, yeah.
With Fred out here
the
right
only
now.
thing that I'm taking stride in is two things: is that number one, everybody is looking at this shit like it's championship or bust.
I'm not.
Right? I know that about you. Number two, I know from studying the game how much more you got to give to this shit, right? So I'm looking at everybody focusing on this shit like this is all that it is. And I'm saying, okay, if we end up a top 3 seed all year without me, you know what I'm saying? We don't even have to talk about my production. Just the buffer between me, Ime, and the team. Because you've been with us now for a little bit to know how crazy that shit gets sometimes. Right? And all I'm there to do sometimes is to say, man, fuck Ime. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah.
That part.
And it just bring everybody down to where we can play. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you add my production in at the tail end of that. I'm going to get in where I fit in. But that's how I'm viewing it, is like, I want us to do good, because if we do good, that means that we are a real contender. You have to be able to survive some of your best players not playing if you're a real contender.
Yeah, you do.
If we can't survive me being out, we ain't shit.
You're right.
That's how I look at it. And also, I work myself up from the last man on the team to be the top of the scouting report. I don't want to be the fucking top of the scouting report. That shit hard at my size.
That shit is tough.
I hate that
You
shit.
there? You there every year?
Every night. And I feel like that's what's the difference between like your game, because I felt like this is a year you was gonna shoot close to 50.
For sure. I'm shooting wide open catching shoes. That's what I do. I'm coming off the pick and roll. If you don't, we're gonna just manipulate the matchup. If we gotta manipulate it 3 ways, then it's me, you, Alpy. Open side 77. You set the first one. I'm coming off the big. We're gonna see what you're gonna do. You wanna switch it? Okay, now we got 2 mismatches. And then I'm just sitting there like this.
That horns high, we could have run like.
And then I know how I scream, so I'm watching you out there fucking playing jujitsu trying to get open. And I'm like, bruh, I know I could get this man open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just shooting, sitting there catching shoot. But I take that energy that I feel for myself, and I try to give it to Reed. I try to give it to Aaron. I try to give it to Amen, to where it's like, this is how you can be successful alongside another guy, because I did it with Kawhi.
Yeah.
And Kawhi was way less of a passer than you was, because he was just in attack mode until we got really good at the end, and then he started spraying it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you more so probably the best plug and play ever in terms of any team, any year, anybody you can play. You know what I'm saying? Like some guys need the ball.
I pride myself on being able to figure it out amongst a lot of different play styles. But it's hard. It's been hard this season for sure.
No, for sure.
We don't play traditional way I played. I haven't played with big fella like Alpy, and then on top of that with another one like Steve, and then having Twin who's 6'7", do it all.
Motherfuckers up.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't played with this much size before.
Yeah. And year, what, 19? What year are you in?
19.
You in year 19, this is a new challenge. Ain't that just the beautiful part about the game, though?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, there's so many challenges that just come about, and you got to solve them in real time.
Oh, for real.
And that's why I wish that I was out there helping you solve them, but
it's only going to make us
you know
better.
what I mean?
Long
Y'all
run.
holding
Like
it down,
said,
though.
y'all holding it the fuck down. That shit
sure.
look good. I know it don't feel good all the time.
It could be, man, it could be better, though. And I'm not gonna say. I mean, obviously, I miss you out there every day.
Yeah.
I'm always feel that way, but even with how we playing now, I just feel like we haven't even scratched where we should be.
Not even close.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not about us losing some late games or winning some late games. It's really about the process of us.
Our process fucked up right now.
It could be better.
Yeah, our process
it could be
fucked up
better.
right now.
And we got the talent, we got the coaching staff, we got the size, athleticism to figure that shit out.
Boy, I just wish you could have seen this shit when I got here 2 years ago.
Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine, bro. They coming from being the worst team in the league for like
I'm talking about like,
2-3
bro,
years.
it's like no
500.
terminology. Like we don't know what the ice is. We don't know what we never had a low man. We never had an X out. We never like shit that just is so
That's sick.
regular for us is like we had to start at the basics. I mean, I ain't gonna go too far into it, but like I'm talking about something as simple as like, it's, playoffs, you get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna run this, we're gonna do that. When they do this, we still trying to get our spacing right. I'm talking about playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't gonna go into that. Fuck all that. I was thinking, now that I've been able to watch you up close for a couple months now, how do you view this shit? Like, where do you put yourself amongst the greats?
I mean, the top. Like
Numero uno.
I just look at it like I can't relate to Michael Jordan's, the Kobe's, LeBron's. I mean, I could talk deeply about the game of basketball with all of them.
You at that table.
Larry Bird, I'm at that table.
For sure.
Like, I'm not saying I'm better or they're better.
Why not?
Because it don't really matter. It don't matter.
But I'm saying, how do you feel though?
I feel like I've mastered the game. And that should be the only goal for every player. I don't give a fuck about Magic
You already just said
Johnson or Larry Bird, what they done in comparison to me. Like I'm with the standard that they set, I want to reach that as far as longevity, relevance, impact on the game, impact on the city,
And
championships. I want that too. But
what point did you get? Like, when did that come?
When we won the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized none of that shit matter. Like, why am I comparing myself to another man? When I should be just playing against myself, trying to be better.
Leave that shit up to the fans.
Yeah, I'm like, I should. In my life in general, I'm like, I'm not comparing myself to no human being in anything that I do. I'm inspired by people, don't get me wrong, and I want to emulate great people and successful people. I want to do what they do, and I want to learn from people who make mistakes.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting here trying to be better than you, and I'm going out there in the gym working on my shot saying, man, I'm better than Bird. This shit right here gonna make me better than Magic. I mean, better than Jordan. I don't give a fuck about them that much. I love these dudes.
Yeah, but in that regard, yeah.
I don't care. I care about me being the best I can be every time I step out there and me impacting the game. And I felt like what I've done over these last 19, like MJ, Kobe, LeBron, you can't talk down on me as like not being
Bro, you right.
in
Bro,
y'all
you there.
realm.
Yeah.
You can't.
Sure.
And they know that.
The only reason why I asked, Kawhi changed my view on a lot of shit, but it was one thing in particular that I overheard, and he didn't say it to me, I just overheard it. And it was a conversation that was being had. And the sentiment of the conversation, because I ain't gonna quote nobody, but the sentiment of the conversation was when we won the championship about all that shit is like, I'm better than Kobe. Right? I had the same reaction. Because Kobe is my man. Like, that's it for me. That's as good as it get for me. As a little kid up into a man, like my eyes, what I seen. But I started thinking to myself, like, I know how I feel about where I stand because I'm on the court and I'm playing against some of these guys and your favorites and who people might, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he said it, I said, well, if I'm him, and that right, just those 3 words changed how I look at the game. If I'm him, how do I feel?
Yeah.
How do he feel if I'm him?
Yeah.
Because I know how he feel right now.
That run he went on, like, it's not.
Sure.
It's not many runs better.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
not a
saying?
bad thing to feel that way. But I don't like to use dudes as an example and say like, oh, since I did this, I'm better than this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he has some runs too now.
No, for sure. I'm just thinking more
But
so
I
like
get
the
that,
mindset.
I get that mindset feeling as though you drop me. Kawhi probably feel this. You drop me anywhere, anytime in the history of Earth playing anybody playing basketball. I can do this
for sure.
anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter if it's Kobe, MJ, like you put Kawhi anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm confident that he could do the same shit.
And I seen it up close, and it changed my whole motherfucking life watching that shit like front row seat. A couple weeks ago, I forgot one of them games you finally started to get your rhythm. Cause this the other thing, people don't know. Them first couple games, you was doing your thing, but like it wasn't.
It was in pockets.
It wasn't,
it wasn't consistent.
I left one of the games. I was on my way home, and I think I was talking to Quez, and I just was like, "Why is this dude? Why is he not the best of all time?" I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
If I'm you, why am I not the best of all time?
I mean, what's stopping me from feeling like that?
That's what I'm saying. I just want you to say it.
I don't need to.
All right, I'll say it.
Because like you and Quest had that conversation. I know these conversations are being had
for sure
on my behalf. Why do I need to know about it? I don't care. You don't need to tell me that because I know you feel that way about me. I know you respect me to that point. Anybody who watched the game respect what I'm bringing to the game of basketball because I love the game.
I just wonder. I mean, I know now because I've been around you long enough, but before I had a chance to be around you, I just wonder if that was something that you felt, or like some guys have things that they need to get to before they reach like, all right, this is what I'm going for, and then I can say that. So
I never lacked confidence in myself, but I always then felt the need. I don't need to say nothing to nobody about how great I am because it's like you know how
you let that shit speak for itself.
It's deep. If you play basketball, you competed against me. It's something that's like needs to be left unsaid. How much I love the game and how great I am at this shit. So I never felt the need after a while.
So you don't have a ranking?
Nah.
Take yourself out of it. You don't have a ranking.
I look at who mastered the game.
Who mastered the game? I
look at it. Kobe, Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady's. Like my list ain't like the rest of these lists.
It's your list.
What I'm saying?
Your
like
list,
championships and shit is
Absolutely.
cool, that matters,
Right.
but mastering the game and having actual production for a long period of time at that highest level, playing meaningful games like Tim Duncan, like this shit matters to me. LeBron, I feel like LeBron's still getting better at his game.
Man, it's crazy.
You know what
His
I'm saying?
old man game is crazy.
I just
That's
feel like
insane,
I
bro.
just
I
feel
told
like
him
he
that too.
recently mastered his game.
His old man game is
At
crazy.
like 38. Which is insane
just
to
recently
say.
mastered
I feel like
it.
he just recently, because he added a 3-pointer, he added a fadeaway because more consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I look at it that way. I feel like the Jokic's. I feel like Shea. I feel like Jason Tatum. I think he's on his way to truly mastering who he wants to be. But I feel like even some of these younger dudes in the league who not considered all-time greats, in my opinion, in my book, in my view of game, they all-time greats to me.
Right.
I
You know
like
what I'm saying?
that.
That's why I feel like I have the need to say Freddie Stamp because I can see it and I played against it and I know that he can be consistent with this. Even though it was earlier in your career, I feel like this can happen for the next 5-6 years.
No,
if
you
stay
seen
healthy.
it.
You see what I'm saying? So
For sure.
that's how I look at the game. And I used to have these lists, but after a while, you look around, it's just like none of this shit genuine. You're hearing these lists from people who never really stood in the fire, who never really understand what it's like to compete and play basketball every day and make this a part of your life. This is a routine that people can't really understand who you in it every day. So for you to be creating lists,
Y'all doing this shit at a high level, bro.
but the mental side of just your whole life is centered around this shit. Everybody in here is here for hoop.
That's it. That's what make the world go round.
Everybody in here is here in this moment because Fred love hooping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is centered and this is the source of it all. You know what I'm saying? So like the ones that really look at it that way, carry themselves that way, and want a long career, I can see that shit. And those people I respect. And you ain't got to have the accolades and the championships and all NBAs. But if you set your mark out in this league and made had some big moments, like I can respect what you did.
For sure.
You motherfucking legend, man. And y'all niggas, I know y'all can talk basketball all motherfucking day, but
I got one more basketball question before you switch.
Go ahead,
up.
because I'm about yeah, go ahead.
I got one more. This is my last basketball question because we could do this shit till tomorrow. But we recently started as we doing this shit, starting a convo. And long story short, the barbershop shit is like rings versus money. Which would you have, the money or the rings? All that shit, right? But in the midst of that, the conversation we was having, we got to the point to where it's like, as one of you guys, the top of the top of the top, right? We're not talking about even the Freddie VanVleets or anybody. We're talking about the top guys. What's more precious as a top guy, the MVP or winning a ring?
MVP. It's one a year.
It's a select few.
Fuck when nobody say ring is incredible, and it's a great moment, great team accomplishment.
It's
a team accomplishment.
There you go.
But come on, everybody who wants to be the MVP,
for sure.
If you got a chance to become an MVP in this NBA, then I can see if it was an MVP per team. It's like, it's nice. Just one of these. Give me the ring.
Yeah, you've been cooking the whole time.
Because the ring is so hard to get to that it's such a select few, but the MVP is even smaller of a list.
It's so small, and the ring is a lot that's out of your control with the ring sometimes. The MVP, you got a little bit more control in your hands when you got a chance to win an MVP.
Yeah.
So it was brought up in the sense of trying to figure out where we at today now is, and you might be a little biased to this, but James versus D-Wade, right?
Which career would you rather have?
Not even which career would you rather have. I know what I'm looking at when I'm watching James. Like, this is one of the best basketball players
I've ever seen in my
to
life.
ever lace up
sure.
a pair of tennis shoes.
For sure.
We know that. That's not debatable.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something where I think the nuance comes in the play style, where D-Wade's play style may attribute more to what we're talking about in the team success of greatness versus James. Because you got somebody like James who is so great that most of the time you look like he's out there by himself, especially when he was in Houston.
Yeah.
Right? That play style might not necessarily be as effective in winning a championship as somebody who like D-Wade, where his play style might impact winning more. What do you think about that?
I might have to disagree, because when D-Wade won that first championship, I think that's what people even having this argument about D-Wade and James, because that championship that D-Wade won,
the first one,
and the style he won it in was insane. Everything was downhill, pick and roll to the cup. I'm scoring tonight. Dolo. Shaq was out there.
Yeah.
But the second option. And he had shooters around him, and Posey and Antoine Walker, and he had backup point guards that could help him. Who that sound like? James Harden. James Harden played that same style. A pick and roll, going downhill, big that can catch a lob with shooters around him, and I can go get you a bucket. James Harden played that same type of style. He didn't have that moment that D-Wade had, being able to come down 3-1. Pat Riley, Miami Heat organization. There's a lot worked in D-Wade's favor, and he had to show up. But there's a lot worked in his favor for him to win that championship.
So at y'all table,
but I don't feel like D-Wade. I don't feel like D-Wade's style of play is just more conducive to winning than James. I don't agree with that. I feel like they both are winning players that could contribute to great teams. You know what I'm saying? D-Wade didn't have to do as much for them last two championships.
So at your table, it's more of like the ring is more contributed to like the total global thing of everything, like injuries, health, luck, all of this shit got to play a part. Team construction,
all that stuff matters, and when it comes to a ring, that has to work in your favor.
So do you think? And I'm going back, I'm racking my brain now. something that Kobe said once he retired about James, but I'm more so applying it to Luka now. That play style, which we really only seen with Luka and James, which is similar, that can win the ring. You think that can win the ring at the highest level?
I mean, you seen it with Luka and Kyrie. They got to the finals. They just played a better team. You know what I'm saying? With two dudes who play the same way as they do, but they had other pieces around them. Derek White, Drew Holiday. But they guard.
Okay, now
They
we
guard
getting
better
somewhere.
than-
Now
they
we
guard-
getting
they guard better.
somewhere. Now
They
we getting
guard
somewhere.
better.
Okay,
They guard better.
Now we getting somewhere because JT and JB, they go and get that shit. They playing the passing lanes,
They guard.
chase down block,
They
they
taller.
sitting down. JB was picking up Luka full court.
You're right.
Which is my point, is that
But
part.
we're talking about their offensive play styling.
No, I'm talking about play style in general because me, and I wish I would have said this earlier, I only respect if you play both sides of the ball.
Have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You have
And
to
I
be
don't
able to-
think James is that bad of a defender. I just think that somebody that can affect the game on the defensive end may add another dynamic that can equal out the offensive juggernaut. If your offense is up here and my offense is right here, but my defense can get me up here in terms of impacting the game, that's where I'm having trouble trying to figure out, like, damn, how do you grade that shit? I don't want to grade it on the result.
So you're saying D-Wade guard better than James?
For sure. Not even if he guarded one-on-one. I'm saying his defense impacts the game
His defense
at a higher clip
He
than
blocks shots. He gets steals.
James' defense. Now,
He
James'
rebounds.
offense, to me, is light years ahead of
Wait.
what D-Wade was on terms of with the ball in his hands. Like, he perfected his offensive craft,
Mhm.
but I have to give credit to D-Wade's defensive
agree.
impact
I agree with that.
in the terms of how it impacts his team's success.
I agree. And I feel like D-Wade can hold his own. I feel like D-Wade can switch out on the bigger players. He can guard smarter players.
Lead the league in blocks,
Lead the league in blocks.
for guards or
Probably
whatever.
the best guard shot blocker all time. And I feel like playing with James his first 3 years, he was looked at to guard dudes for us. Like,
He's capable.
When he came into the game, he had to guard the best two guard. He had to
For
guard
sure.
Kobe.
Yeah, he was
in the
guarding Kobe.
playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, and you can just look at how athletic he was. Like, he has the tools to be a good defender.
He's still
Solid defender.
like, and I noticed this because we used to go at him all the time when we was in Toronto, but like, if you just run at him, he gonna hold his own. He's strong. He got good hands. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
just from a lack of.
that's
I
not
gotta do
what he.
so much.
Yeah,
on
that's not
offense.
what he
Yeah.
out there to do.
Exactly.
That's not. So I don't know.
But if you had a coach like Pat Riley that held him accountable, that made him play different ways, and an organization like the Heat that like instilled in everybody different, yeah, he probably would have locked in and been a better defender.
Different
All
systems.
that being said, if James is a two-way phenomenon, I still don't think he beat the Warriors team that he had to keep going up against in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Just because of how it shake down at the end. Like
Sometimes, yeah, exactly.
sometimes you just get unlucky
You just
and
run
you
up
run
against
into
that opponent
a
that-
better team.
Right.
And
so-
he came out there and shit, he was cooking.
Yeah, he was on some
It's like
shit.
not enough sometimes, and
Yeah.
but that don't mean you don't got the championship DNA. in
I
you.
just always wonder, as somebody from the outside looking in, like, how do y'all gauge it with each other? Because I know, like, depending on who if I'm James, you know, all right, you have Brian and you this, that, and, you know, you was playing against different, like, and if I'm D-Wade, it's like, all right, you don't play no fucking defense. I'm better than you.
yeah.
This me, personally.
I don't know, and I wonder if they actually think about that.
Probably not.
I wonder if D Wade's thinking like this nigga don't play no D. I'm better than him. Or I wonder
D-Wade
if
probably do
James-
low-key.
I wonder if
Probably do
James ever
low-key.
thought about that.
D-Wade, holla at me. James, holla at me.
Yeah,
We need
I
to
want
know.
to know, man.
We
It
need
ain't
to
that
know.
Serious. But I feel like, yeah, they competitors, and they probably definitely saying, man, James ain't win no ring like that, or D Wade can't score like me. I'm sure,
Yeah.
but they both are like either any other day you can go back and forth between
Yeah.
who's better, and just to say that in itself means that like,
Yeah.
because I would put them in my. If we had to make a list of the best shooting guards of all time,
Which is my problem. If you go to me, MJ, Kobe, 3. That's where this conversation was born out of.
I'm gonna say James, because the level of like scoring that he reached and assisting that he reached, and his teams was like
Shorty
contenders every
ridiculous.
year too.
Which, coming from an MVP, matters in this game, which we never hear because we always go ring. Okay, what about the MVP though?
The MVP matters.
AI.
MVP matters.
What about AI?
And AI ran up against a
We
team.
trying to
They be so disrespectful about AI,
we trying to
bro.
erase AI.
No.
What about
he's not
AI?
analytically? He's not analytically
Man,
correct.
fuck
in
all
today's
that, man.
Today's game.
Man, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
What about
Analytics-
AI, bruh?
AI was getting you 30 a night.
And he came up with his own shit.
And he played in the same areas as Kobe and MJ at 6 foot. Midi. He
Sure.
wasn't shooting no threes or just racing past you for layups all the
He
time.
came in that bitch and cooked, man.
He was shooting over dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That gotta count though. Like that's why I feel like the MVP should be thrown into some of these conversations. Like, yeah, you might not have a ring, but he got an MVP though.
Come on.
His
now.
team won. James' team won for 65 games one of them years.
Every year.
You can't tell me he's not a winner.
They was winning 50 plus every year.
Yeah, that's tough. It's a tough conversation.
It's a conversation that it shouldn't even happen though. 'Cause
Yeah.
It should be like
It's ongoing.
it should just be praising how great
Appreciating the
these,
game.
Yes.
these dudes is for what they did.
But
Man,
you an artist though.
we
That's
getting nuanced too. We getting too nuanced right now. Nitpicking too much a dude career when it's just like
and they
they
take that
both
shit
got
to the
accolades.
grave, bro.
They both nice. What's the problem? Why we need to compare these two?
all right. I'm all basketball japped out, Quiz.
All right, listen. You 4, 5, 6, 7 houses down from a billionaire, bro. God damn, KD.
No, I ain't.
What's some things? And I only
ain't
said
that
that because what's some things that you still want to do, want to see, want to purchase? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's some shit on your bucket list?
I
And that's
wanna
why.
keep traveling though, bro. Like that's been my thing. Like when I got some money,
Yeah.
it's like at vacations, just seeing the world, just taking in different cultures and shit. Like that was my thing. I mean, I always want to live this lifestyle for the rest of my life. It's easy living it when you got consistent checks coming in from the NBA, but I want to continue to. You know
Amen.
what I'm saying? When
Absolutely.
checks stop now, I don't want to have to like totally change my life. You
Hell
know what I'm
nah.
saying?
You want to still like you in the league still.
But I mean, I just want to keep traveling, just keep trying new shit, like buy more houses.
What's some real things that Kevin Durant likes? You like cars? Do you like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously you like traveling
like
and shit like that.
cribs.
Cribs, okay.
I like homes. Like where I'm at, I need to have the best.
Would you do an architectural digest type shit?
Nah.
Okay,
I want to build. I want to finally build a house from the ground up. Though you ever did that?
I'm looking at one right now.
That's my next plan.
But see, I'm weird though. Like, I want my shit to like align with the stars and shit. Like
I'm on that type of shit,
geographically,
too. Yeah,
like
I'm on
make
some,
it.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on that type of
I want my
too.
shit to be on like some Aztec
Shit out of my pay grade.
like
Real.
line up to the stars and all that type of shit.
My shit need to look like.
Yeah, make sure y'all build my shit
Build-
too.
I wanna
then.
build a fucking pyramid.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? All
I
right,
might
bet.
build a White House replica, man. Like you never know what I might go with.
But I'm saying though, you at that point where now it used to be a dream, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's right there. You can do that.
A lot of people say more money, more problems, money the root of all evil.
Yeah.
I just be like, man, that must be some shit that y'all we going through. 'Cause like,
For sure.
That's what I say.
like I'm having a great time being financially stable. But if you don't have these conversations with the people around you and the people don't understand, that's not their money.
So what you
It's
telling them?
yours.
What you telling them young folks, them young guys that's coming
I
in?
don't tell these young niggas nothing.
Okay, all right.
I spent
They gotta go through
I
it.
spent a lot of money I ain't had my first few years in the league.
Yeah.
Like like I remember a year where I spent more money than I made.
Mm.
And I'm like,
There's a lot of that going on
people was giving me advice too, and I was not listening.
for sure.
So I'm like, it don't matter, dude, like when you had young and you young turn in the league with bread, like you trying to hear KD lecture to me about financial literacy. Then I'm gonna figure this shit out how I figure it out.
Same way you figured it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Houston, you moved. So Houston was a thought after the trade thing came down the pipe. I know you wasn't trying to leave Phoenix at the time. So we're saying this is the last stop.
Yeah. For sure.
If everything goes how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You know you can't control everything.
Exactly.
Where is home gonna be? You a Cali guy? You going
Oh.
where you gonna reside? You gonna be like a a Monaco,
Nah,
on the
I
coast
ain't
of south of France somewhere? Like, where do you see yourself
6 months here, 6 months
after
there.
you're done playing? Your business ventures don't stop. You and Rich got a lot of shit going on. You've been building your portfolio up for a long time now. Where do you see, like you said, you had time to see retire life?
Yeah.
How do you see it when the show's
That's
over?
a great fucking question, bro. Because I was just talking to Rich about this the other day. I'm like, I don't even see myself settling in one place right now. It's like I thought it would be Phoenix. I was like, shit, I can see myself living out here after I'm retired.
Phoenix, nice.
Yeah, I got traded there, and now I'm just like, shit, I don't mind Texas either. So my mind is just like,
You don't know yet.
I don't know yet. I'm back home in Maryland. I bought some land out there. I might build on that.
And are you like a family compound kind of guy? You need
Yeah.
everybody close,
I
or
need
you want your
everybody,
own shit,
like,
or what?
It's my house, the HQ.
Yeah,
For
Like,
sure.
Everybody who come in town, from that's close
live.
to me. They stopping at my house first, and then dispersing wherever they go. So I always want my house to feel that way. So depending on where most of my people's at, it might be back in Maryland right now. If I had to pick one
you had
place
to pick
right
one place
now,
today.
just because that's where all my family is.
From a business standpoint, you got boardroom, you got your tech stuff,
Yeah.
you got your portfolio in terms of investing. Is it more like you more interested in the VC aspect of it and building businesses, buying businesses, investing, or is the media, artistic part of it more intriguing right now?
Right now, it's more real estate than anything. I'm trying to do so much in my community where I grew up. So I bought a commercial building on the same street my apartment complex was on. PG County, Maryland, where I'm from, is one of the most thriving counties in the country.
Wow.
Like one of the most wealthiest, but it's also such a gap that like on one side of the beltway, it's the most wealthiest. Then the other side of the beltway where we came up at, it's so close to DC, Southeast, the worst parts of DC, it border it, so it's just like it's bad at that lower part of our county, but the best parts of it is thriving. So like we got a lot of resources in our county, and my influence and my name over the last 2 decades just been around the county, from community events, just from investing back into the community. So I bought a building. I had started a after school program, and it was doing well. And so real estate all along that street, they want guys to come in and program and help build the community up. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm looking into doing stuff like that now, getting into with professional teams. Like VC and all that stuff was cool. I think that was my entry point, buying companies, investing and stuff. And then I started to see, what it's like owning a company with a boardroom, buying into teams, bought in the PSG, Philadelphia Union, like buying into stuff and seeing the work from that standpoint. That shit became addicting, to be honest.
Yeah. What are some things? Is there something that you missed out on, that you passed up on, that you kicked yourself for later? Like some deals that came across, because we always
body armor. I think I passed on body armor. Or I was too slow
to pull the
too
trigger.
slow to
respond or some shit like that. Yeah,
I think they just went on ahead and they went crazy with mine. I think they might have sold that for like 9.
Yeah, they did good with that.
Kobe
James
changed his life
kept
off
the
of that.
shit.
He might have made more money off of that than he did in the league.
They said he went crazy with that one.
So I think body armor was stuff, but that stuff happens so much.
It happens, yeah. I just know we always talk about it because that's my question when I meet guys like the billionaires, the people that we meet when we meet. Like, the wins is cool. Tell me about the shit that you missed out on or that you were slow, because it's like that part goes into it too. Where it's like we look at somebody that took a lot and made a little, and then we just focus on like, all right, I want to get there, but it's steps too.
Yeah,
it's step, like you got to build that shit step by step, and I really respect how you and Rich move in terms of having a business relationship and a personal relationship. But what was that setup like before?
For Rich?
Yeah, and then after? Because only reason why I'm asking, because it's kind of what we do too, but like no matter what is attached to Katie on the business standpoint is going to be attached to Rich, right? Whether he did all of it or you did all of it, this is just the setup.
Yeah,
so like I'm more, how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But what was that like before and after?
So my first 2 years, I signed with I signed with Aaron Goodwin. Great.
Yep, shout out to Aaron Goodwin.
Yeah, he did his thing for me my first few years. He had Bron, GP, Dwight. He basically introduced me to the business of the league, what to look for and stuff. And then just as a lot of the young dudes exploring, I want to try something different, and left him, went to Rob Pelinka, who was Kobe's agent, James' agent at the time. Worked with him for a year, and decided. Then Jay-Z had called. So Wale, my boy from the same area,
Shout out to
he's
Wale.
like, Jay-Z starting the agency. They want to talk to you. As soon as I heard Jay-Z, I was like,
You like, oh shit.
all right, bet. So I went to go holler at Jay-Z, and Rich was there at the meeting, and OG Juan, who close with Jay for a long time, and it was new and fresh. So I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind going into business with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I
nah.
ended a relationship with
Facts.
Rob Pelinka, and Jay-Z and Rich kind of took over everything from there. And right around that time, I was negotiating my deal with Nike. So it was a huge, huge moment in my life where I was about to sign this 10-year deal with Under Armour.
Ooh.
But Nike could have matched it, and so they matched it. Just like being a restricted free agent, they matched it, and I stayed with Nike, and that's when my relationship with Rock kind of formed, Rock Nation. But the negotiations with Nike and Rock Nation was so rocky.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I think I need to just be solo act and just kind of like build my business basically for myself. And that's when I was like, Rich, what you want to do? I think it's the perfect time for us to kind of partner up and build our own business. You my agent for the rest of my career. I'm your only client. You can help other dudes out, but you focused on me
For sure.
every day. And we just started building from there. And after that, I stopped the traditional shit. I didn't have a lot of partnerships. I wasn't doing commercials as much. It was just Nike and maybe one or two other partners. So I cut all of that off and just focused on the Nike business. And then we started building Boardroom shortly after that. So it was a slow grind of like, all right, I want to be a little bit more autonomous than I am now. I want to just fit into the system, an agent, player. I kind of want to build something. Like Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine was my inspiration right around that time. And that's when they was selling beats.
Yeah.
And then they had to drop the documentary, and I was just like, me and Rich was like, we want to be just like that. And that's when we started forming what we formed, and it just built from there. And it's every day in the morning. We on a call for 10 years. Every day we in the morning. What we looking like? What we got going today? What we got going this month? With the numbers, like we really on it, trying to build this thing every day, and it's been fun as shit, bro.
You have to have a shit ton of fucking partnership deals, but when you said I'm not doing nothing,
I did. I had a lot. Because I was, and the only reason why I cut it off because I didn't want to have to go to a commercial shoot.
Man, it sound like somebody I know.
5 hours during the week.
The time starts to not be as valuable as the dollar at that point.
Exactly.
I mean, you got on another level than I was, but that was my thing. Like once my salary got up, with the big dogs, I mean, I don't want to do none of that other shit right there. I don't need that little 100,000, whatever that is on the side.
The whole time though, where y'all sitting at, shit, I'm the one got them getting my little.
He want his 20%.
I need my little dub off that too.
Nah, see,
but I get it though. I mean, we understand it now.
It's certain stuff that you do, but it's just like you're not just trying to take the check.
Nah, for sure.
When you can like just
make a difference,
do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be sitting around no photo shoot 3-4 hours. And then on the top of that, these campaigns ain't even wavy enough for like my brand. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't even like what y'all putting together. The creative ain't
shit
even
peasy as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Let me do the creative if we gonna do something. You
correct.
know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on now. So, but it's all a process.
The Nike deal that you was renegotiating, that you signed another one since then?
Yeah, I signed a Lifetime.
You signed a Lifetime joint, which is not that publicized. Like it wasn't.
It was.
I remember it, but I'm just saying
it wasn't
like,
as big as me re-signing with Nike back 10 years ago. But it was definitely.
And you was able to structure a business inside of that.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's an ongoing thing. It's flowing. We
Yeah.
still forming. Like I wanna be able to sign players at some point.
Yeah.
Under the KD brand. I want to be able to have a bigger imprint at the University of Texas.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so they got plans for me. But being attached with Nike lifetime, like, it's like Forbes.
And you've had one of the rawest sneakers.
What's the best KD shoe?
Realistically, I'm gonna go to 6. I'm gonna go to 6. But most people who buy my shoes, they love the KD 4s.
My folks wearing jeans with them, boy.
Yeah, but the 6s, they's wearing jeans with those too now.
My mom, I'm
Which one was
damn.
the 6? What's one? I had the Aunt
Those
Pearls.
are peanut butter and jelly joints.
I had the Aunt Pearls, the white one that had like a wing on it.
Yeah, that's
like,
the 7s.
That's the 7. I had that in college. That joint was crazy.
Yeah, them joints was it. Like from 4 to 8, I think those like my most underrated, like my best run of shoes.
Yeah.
And y'all started a
Nerves,
retro
everything.
thing recently, right?
Yeah,
I've been seeing more of them.
Yeah, we just dropped retro probably 2 years ago, and them shit sell through so quick because they only go a small number of pair. Nike just got the business on lock. They just know how to
10 and a
sell
half. Me, 10 and a half.
Ning and them peoples though.
That's all. Hey, listen,
y'all
shout out to
Wade, man. Tell Wade send some retros.
Shout out to Lee Ning, man.
Shout out
They've been
Lee Ning
great
for
partners,
sure.
man. They take care of the kids.
Yeah, you
Listen,
can't wear shit else. You can wear other shit off the court though.
Oh, man, I wear what I want to wear, man. I'm a motherfucking man.
They gonna cut that. They gonna
At
pull
the
that
same
deal
time,
off the table, man.
If you got some
wear
KDs for me,
anything
man,
else.
holla at me, man. Listen, you know what I'm saying? When you ain't got them big dogs coming around, you got to get it how you got to get it, you know?
I feel you. That
All right,
part.
well, I had to get out the mud.
I like them low top joints you got. in
Yeah,
your
I got
locker.
some shit. I don't know if I got 19s, whatever size you wear.
Nah,
but
I don't
got
want a
some
pair.
shit.
I just said they look solid.
He told me, oh, no, I don't want a pair. I mean, you might get, our lockers next to each other. You might have a box of Lee Nings over there.
Man,
We ain't
I'ma
gonna tell
send it right
nobody.
back. Return the sender.
We ain't
man.
gonna tell. I'm gonna put them on the line, so it's like it don't look crazy. I'm gonna put them right because your shoe bag is kind of going into my space, but I ain't playing right now, so I'm gonna let it rock.
But Freddie get too locked. What I realized, man, Freddie just big dog the whole situation out here, man. He get 2 lockers everywhere we go. I'm sitting there like, Freddie not even here. He's still taking over. What the fuck?
Imposing
It's
his
all
way
good.
everywhere.
That is all good. He was just here a couple years before me, though.
Yeah,
That's
somebody
the
had to
only
do it, bro. I had to come get this shit together before you got here.
I can't even get the Prezi suite on the road because
No, I don't have that.
Freddie got it on the road.
I don't have that. Let's not put that out there. I don't have the Prezi suite. You know who got the Prezi suite? I don't got the Prezi suite. I wish I did, but all in all, man, listen, we glad you here for sure. It was exciting. Give us a real shot at a chip. I think more than a championship because that's one part of it. I was excited because I know what I seen with Kawhi and our championship run. Like, people that was here last year or fans that's been here for a while can see the difference. And I'm going to just use one guy in Jabari.
Man, I was just talking about this last night. Bro,
I don't know how many conversations y'all had.
Man.
I don't know how many workouts y'all have had, but just you being next to him.
Me and Smoke was talking about this after the game last night. I'm like, this nigga taking a leap forward, man.
For sure.
Big
Like,
jump.
he's making some moves last
you
night.
right
I'm like,
there.
we need to ISO him more at the nail. We need to post him up more. I'm like, Barry really
Big
like,
jump. But
I like that he got the goddamn black eye too.
Yeah,
like,
he got the black eye,
like, he
yeah.
out
I
there
ain't gonna hold you.
diving on the floor, he in the mix.
I
He
thought somebody
blocking
did something to
shots.
my boy.
That shit ain't sweet. You
Bro,
know what
he
I'm
really
saying?
grinding
But
this
he's
shit.
such a pro that he not gonna say shit.
Nah, he
ain't
not,
gonna
man.
complain. And sometimes in this shit, them guys get kind of pushed to the side a little bit. But he's been my favorite guy since I got here, just because his work ethic, his approach, he coachable. And I'm watching him on a daily basis. Like, you came for maybe all of a month. Next thing I know, he got a left to right. I'm like, where the fuck
Bro,
that
he got
come
them
from?
tangibles just like
He
you,
got
bro.
a right to left. Where the fuck? Oh, shit. Okay, now you got a jump shot. You've been shooting some big man threes. Now all of a sudden you got a jump shot on the 3. Okay.
I like this. I like the post game.
The post game
He
nasty
getting
over
to
the middle.
Midi to the. But we work out. We work out before shoot arounds together. So we go through the routine. And I've been going through the last 2-3 years. He jumped in with me, and it's just basic shit. We shoot middies around
For sure.
spots. We off the dribble, get into off the dribble 1 or 2, 3 dribble combos, posting up. Like, that should keep me so sharp. And I'm like, shit, if it's keeping me sharp, I'm sure it's going to keep you sharp, Barry.
It's got
Just
him
give you
doing
that
some shit.
confidence to
Give you
know.
that confidence. And
Yeah.
what I used to do when I was a youngin', whether I working out with Kyle, DeMar, Kawhi, and even Danny Green, CJ Miles, like, I ain't say it out loud, but I used to be in competition. Like, I gotta make more than them. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
miss too many shots.
Like, even
Yeah.
when we worked out that time, I was lucky to
yeah.
be able to work out with you at Proactive with Adam.
Adam, yeah.
And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's a focus that come with that because it's like, number one, I know how I am. And I hate working out with people that can't shoot because you really fucking up the workout.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta be locked in. But when I left, I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? My shot making with no defense,
It match.
you gotta be able to match.
You gotta
know what I'm
match.
saying? That's a confidence boost. So I'm watching Jabari with you, and I'm like, yo, it's gonna help him so much just off of that alone. And I think that impact is not talked about enough.
Barry is balling. And it's games where he don't get a shot diet that he should get. It's like times I'm looking, I'm like, damn.
Barry can average 20, 23 on a bad team,
He can.
shoot 20 times a night.
He can.
For sure.
He can.
But I see him more as a championship piece
Yeah.
that can have a big game in the playoffs. And we saw it because last year he wasn't really like a big focal point of the offense. And even in the playoffs, he made an impact on every catch.
He made some big
Off
shots.
the catch, 1-2 dribble pull, he getting there, he shooting a turnaround,
He got a
guarding
bag
up.
for damn sure.
He,
like-
and he getting in like, because Barry game is like in the closeout situation, he's so long.
Yeah, he's
like
so
you don't know
fucking
what he
tall.
gonna do. He
Yeah.
can shoot over you.
Dunk
he can
on your
drive
ass or
around you.
something.
He got stronger this year.
He got stronger. His confidence getting like I like what Barry is right now, and I feel like he's gonna get better. And I feel like the more responsibility we put on him,
Mm-hmm.
the better he gonna get.
For sure.
I want to see you post up these little ass dudes.
For sure.
I could play. Barry, go sit in the post.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And when we do that, it'd be a bucket every time.
On the
Like,
mismatch, yeah.
we need to go to Barry more. And I love what he doing. I was mad Tari got hurt too because
Yeah.
he changed.
He leading the league in 3-point percentage.
Yeah,
He
his
shooting
like
at a
them
clip.
joints are swishes. He's
Yeah.
shooting the ball. I'm like, he
Clip.
look like a sniper.
Yeah, he'll be back
Yeah, I was
soon.
finding them too. For
He'll be
sure.
back soon. Those two guys, our man, obviously, Alpy, Reed figuring it out a little bit. Aaron ready to play all the time. Yeah, we got a good group, man. We got a good group. And I'm so critical of us because I know what we can get better at. And But like when I'm talking to people around the league or even on other teams, they like, man, y'all got a whip. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we got a good group of niggas, like good solid dudes. Though.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
definitely
like,
do.
That's
good
the best
young
part, though.
dudes who
That's the
don't-
best part.
Who you can talk to them.
hmm
They might get a little pissy, but you still can say what you want to them, and they'll understand, and they won't take it too personal. Like we got good, solid coaching staff who just don't talk too much, don't get in the way too much, not assholes. You know,
For sure.
when you start seeing that form, when you just got good people around, you're just like, all right, we got a chance to do something special.
An organization that you love to be a part of.
Exactly.
What
I know one thing. You and that David Letterman shit.
I was just gonna ask him that.
Damn, dog. You changed the league with that one, my boy.
The cannabis shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
why you
man.
going that people's show high like that, man?
I'm on this show, goddamn.
But at the same time though, like you making sure everything else evolved though at the same time. Like you doing that made the league like, all right, well shit. This is the best player playing at the high level all the time.
I text Adam. I remember I seen the MLB. They had dropped the marijuana off the banned substance list.
Yeah.
And I had called Rich. I'm like, we need to talk to Adam. You see the MLB did, NHL did, what the fuck the NBA, the last league to take marijuana off the banned substance list. I mean, and tell Adam we need to meet ASAP. And then I hollered at him about it. He was just like so old. That's why I like Adam. He'll take a call. He'll take a meeting. And
For sure.
from the players, and he just want to listen to the players and see what they got to say.
That David Letterman interview that you did though, that shit was
and
legendary.
it was calculated though. I wanted to.
For sure.
I wanted that to get out there that way, because it's like a lot of dudes, older dudes in the league ain't had that. They couldn't just smoke freely.
Nah. And
They getting kicked out the league.
And them niggas ain't you.
But I wanted everybody to be able to enjoy the luxury of firing up a joint. Goddamn, we ain't getting tested no more for it.
Yeah, but you know, you got some guys that just kind of, I ain't gonna say like abuse it, but abuse it. You dig what I'm saying? Like they be having everything just, I don't know, like the They come off as just like a stoner. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying, but you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like you sound like you talking about me.
The only thing though, what about on the
Them
road?
niggas ain't scoring 40. They ain't averaging 30.
Say what?
What about just like on the road, like the hotels and shit? That's the only
They know
thing.
me. I done been to
No, not you. I'm saying
Not
general.
you,
Take
yeah.
you out of it. I'm saying
they
like,
know us.
a part of the business. What about the part of the business? You own a hotel.
I'm accommodating y'all because I like this business, and I know y'all gonna tell other teams to get them come stay here, like this new hotel we stayed at in Dallas.
How was it? I didn't go on that
You
trip.
ain't going that trip. Well, I never stayed at Thompson.
The Thompson. How was
Thompson, Dallas.
Fire, but
fire.
I'm just saying, like, look, I ain't never stayed there before. We used to stay at the Crescent, but if I'm at a hotel and I smoked out. They got
you
the
smoked
room.
that joint out,
They
yeah.
got to put the humidifier by the elevator. But if I ran that hotel, I'm like, man, that's cool. We gonna get more business.
it? Yeah.
The NBA with us, now I
Yeah.
mean, more people gonna want to stay here. That's how I looked at it.
No, for sure. You definitely changed the game. Everybody ain't Kevin Durant either, though. That's the only other problem, though.
But
Just
shit,
at
our
some
dudes I
point-
was smoking with before was like not the best players in the league.
But that's
either.
what I'm saying. At some
That's
point,
what I'm saying.
you know how this shit go on a business level. Like, I deal with it from Kevin Durant.
Production
I might not deal
tolerance.
with it from Freddie VanVleet, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how the business go. That's the
I mean-
counter argument.
Oh, you said it was Kevin Durant? Okay. Well, you know what?
You
If that's
gotta.
the case,
What the fuck you gonna do?
yeah.
Tell them no.
What they gonna do about Fred VanVleet?
They not
can't
gonna do
replace,
nothing, but I'm
that's
saying,
what I'm saying. Don't, if you a
some-
starter, if you
There's some guys whose careers been altered by smoking weed.
because it was banned.
I know.
But now it's not. Now
It's
who,
still frowned
I don't feel
upon.
like it's nobody's career is gonna be altered by it.
Nah, it's still frowned upon for sure.
That's crazy because a lot of dudes look alcoholics and you don't mind. They don't mind.
Nah,
that.
they don't mind that. I'm with you. I'm
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm pro for it.
I
You
think
know
the
what I'm saying?
stigma is definitely.
There's still a stigma on it.
It's still a small stigma, but it's
But
going
that was
away.
big though. That was big. The David Letterman shit was big. It was funny because we was just laughing like, damn, look at this dude. Like, shit, I'm high right now.
It had to be me.
That
It
was
couldn't be
hard.
nobody
That was
else.
hard. And
Nah.
I like your analogy. It's like shit. It's like a glass of wine.
It is.
It's the same thing. What about this? Now that we off the rails here. What's up with the hair though? Why don't brush your hair?
I don't like for what?
You talking about for what?
Why get cuts?
What's
why
that about?
why lotion my why lotion?
You don't wear lotion either?
No, I don't lotion my body like that. I might lotion my hands if they a little dry, but I don't.
But I see you sometimes you be having a fresh joint though.
Sometimes
we
when
be
they
feeling
like,
so
yo,
what,
they
what,
got
what
the
make you get like that?
What make me get a
That
cut
pay?
for real is when I'm in my room playing the game. My homie's like, yeah, we got that barber on the way here. I'm like, all right, fuck it. If y'all getting a cut, I go get one too. Fine, y'all, I bet. I ain't calling them myself.
You just rolling with the gang. And you so fucking tall. I be arguing with Jeff about this shit all the time because his shit a little missing up there. But y'all be so tall too. Most people not seeing it on a daily basis, only on TV where it looks crazy. But when you sign here, the amount of barbers I had on my DM,
Bro,
on my
kept
phone.
real-
realtors
goddamn
and barbers was
Yo,
on my
tell
line
KD,
crazy.
If
you
he
need
need
a
a
bar-
cut, I'm thinking to myself, y'all know this man don't care about no fucking haircut.
yeah,
Look at him.
don't depend
I'm not
on
about
that.
to cut. I really used to care at one point about like, man, I need to get a cut this week. Then after a while, I was like, I'm way more relaxed when I'm just not giving a fuck. So I just started getting cut, start lotioning. I take showers.
You getting too
I
much
take
money,
showers.
man. You getting too much money,
that's
man.
what I was saying. That
I get what you mean?
You
What
getting
that
too
mean?
much money, man. You don't care about showering and haircuts.
I shower. I shower. But I might go a day without 2 days. I might go 2 days sometimes without, you know what I mean, hopping in that water. Wait till I get to the gym. Then
No.
Sometimes I do
Shower
that.
pill? Nah, Katie, no. Not.
I'm not
We're
saying
we're
after I
going
work
with that.
out. I'm not
Right,
saying
right,
after I
right.
work out, I take a shower. I'm just saying.
Not 2 days without
If I'm
showering.
sitting in the house, like if I
Fuck
got
no.
practice,
Lotion and haircut,
I
I'm
might
with you.
not. I might just want to go musty for the.
Wash
for a
your
day or
ass,
two.
man. Wash your ass, man. That's
Why
some
not?
bullshit, man.
He got some money.
All right, listen.
I like going. I mean,
No, man.
I'm just saying, man.
See, you
I
too
just
much,
like to
like-
feel close to like that the trenches like that. Like I used to say, fuck it. I can't get back to the neighborhood.
You still got a connection to that.
Get dirty, grimy. No,
We're not there no more, man.
No moisturizer. Like I'm on that.
Nah,
That boy said he own that.
I ain't on this pretty boy shit.
He the oldest YN ever. You not
Uncle
you not
YN.
on that no more. All right, you an artist, right? So, I done heard a couple of your raps. You put some out, a lot you don't put out. You've been rapping for what, 20 fucking years? What's some of your top artists? First of all, top artists right now, and then your favorite all time.
My top artist right now, Bruiser Wolf. You probably
Bruiser
never heard-
Wolf.
You never heard of
I
it.
gotta look that one up.
Look, it's a new unorthodox style of rap, but this nigga's bars is ridiculous. It's gonna take you some time to get it, but Bruiser Wolf probably my favorite new artist. Drake, obviously, my favorite artist all time. He used to be Hov.
Yeah. Drake passed Hov for you?
He passed Hov for me.
Damn.
And that was a tough day.
Damn.
Because Hov just tailored my dreams. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see everything he's seen.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But then Drake just took it to another level.
Artistically.
And then he was my Jay-Z when I got some money. So I can actually go do some of the stuff I was hearing. Opposed to when Jay-Z was rapping and I was only dreaming about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Drake probably meant the most musically. But I love that rap shit, man. I like being in the studio. I've been in the studio with so many different dudes. I like the process because it's a craft just like ours. So I'm interested to know what their process is.
Especially from where you from. Obviously, you got like Fat Trail. You know what I'm
Man, you
saying?
know about Fat Trail?
What?
Man, you
Love
locked
Fat
in.
Trail. I think just stay my MP3.
Fat Trail was I thought he was gonna be. I think he's gonna be one of the rappers from my neighborhood.
Yeah,
But
it was tough.
Man, I hate being in trouble, man. But
he
nah,
got in trouble a
he's
lot.
amazing though.
But we had a little music scene like Wale opened up the door
Okay.
for hip hop in our cause we a go-go city.
Shot
Yeah,
Glizzy.
Shy Glizzy.
for sure.
But we had our own sound with the go-go, like the live instruments, congos.
Yeah,
bongos
Wale
and
introduced me
shit.
to go-go.
So we didn't really have a rap scene like that. But
Correct.
Wale opened up the rap scene. Then Shy Glizzy went crazy with it. He opened up like the trap side of it.
Yeah.
Because Wale more backpack rapper, like real intellectual rapper.
Wale cold though. Like when that Lotus Flower Bomb shit came
Oh.
out, that shit hit the ground.
Would you put an album out?
Yeah, I would. But it's got to be like, as I'm making it, it's just got to be fun to make.
Right.
Like, I don't want to just put some shit out, rush through the project just to put some shit out. Like,
Nah,
it's got to
hell
be a
no.
fun process. Like, I'm having fun making music with Jay Sean and
Yeah. And Tari.
and Tari. That shit is fun. Every time we go in there is a good vibe. Like, I would put an album out with them.
Yeah, they said you was on some rapidy rap shit.
Not really.
He said not
They
really.
was trying to party. You was on some rapidy rap shit.
I'm rapping.
They said, they said, I'm gonna tell you what they said. They said you was talking that big money shit.
What else I'm supposed to talk
I
about?
told them what they gotta come. Money don't make you real, yeah. That's what they should have said.
I ain't talking crazy. I'm just going. I'm telling them vacations.
You talking about
I done
Basquiat's
go
and
on.
vacations
I'm
and shit.
talking
and all
about-
type of-
You talking about
Watches I
this shit?
done
What your
bought.
life is?
Like, and it's not too rapidy rap. It's not over their heads. I'm just
Some shit.
I'm
You
just
on
not
some
talking
hoe
about
shit.
just what Tari want to talk about.
Nah, that's hard. That's hard. Anything else?
Man, listen, we can talk all motherfucking day. You feel me?
That's
Next to a
fire.
motherfucking legend.
Sure.
Ain't you ain't one of them. You one of one, dog.
How many episodes is this for y'all?
3, 4.
This the third
One of them didn't come
Yeah,
out.
one- yeah.
3 or 4.
I don't even count it, but this
Just
Am I
is
the
building.
first guest?
You the
had
first
guests.
Yeah,
guest.
you the first guest. We had some Zoom guests and shit, but you the first guest though.
Yeah.
We got some other. You gonna
Gotta
be the
go
first
like
one.
that.
Yeah, we had to start off right. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Somebody that obviously that we fuck with, that we've been a fan of, somebody that can have a conversation. Because the other thing too, like, I'm really treating it more like a creative, more so than like trying to hit a home run or build a business. This shit ain't paying my bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I also don't want to be in the business of chasing
Mm-hmm.
clicks and fucking. I could have asked you a whole lot of shit. You
Yep,
know what I'm
for
saying? But it's like I want to build this shit up to be a platform to be able to speak how I want to speak, and for other guys like us to be able to speak how they want to speak. You know what I'm saying? To be able to come in here, get your shit off, speak on and show people the other side. Like, because in all seriousness, if we on the bus, if we on the plane, if we in the locker room, if we out to dinner, this is more so how the conversation go, more so than like how you felt when
Literally,
Draymond called you a
correct.
bitch.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool, but that ain't really what this shit is about. So I'm trying to build a community for people that's like me, that's outside of what the mainstream shit gonna be, because I do have a little following of people that's like I don't really call them fans. They're more like supporters.
Yeah.
Like it is a collective of people that really get it. They fuck with it. They solid. It's just like nobody appeals to them because you're gonna appeal to the goofy shit because it's way more goofy shit than real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
People want to hear from you, dog. Like,
yeah.
People want to hear from us.
For sure.
They want to hear from us as hoopers. Like,
So we're gonna keep pushing. Again, we appreciate you for pulling up, and really looking forward to how the rest of this year shake out. I know we shared a text the other day, and I really feel like this is gonna be your best year. Not that next year won't be better than this year, but I'm watching it unfold, and I'm watching the basketball, and I'm watching the leadership, and where you are as a man, more comfortable in your own. Like even just, I was talking to Smoke about this, even watching you lead and watching you talk, and I'm saying to myself, well, this ain't what they told me he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking I'm finna have to overdo it. Like KD passive aggressive, he gonna go stand in the corner, he gonna pout, he gonna do. I'm like, well, shit, he talking a lot to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now,
comfortable here.
do I have to translate it sometimes?
No, it's times you like tell that nigga again.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I'm good at because first game, hey, pass him the fucking ball, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
He said, hey, listen, fuck what y'all talking about. Pass him the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm good at is like just cutting through the fluff. So I think it's a perfect fit.
Even Vito, your man, he told me, he said, man, tell Freddie to tell KD, bro. Tell him, bro. He only gonna listen to him. He ain't gonna listen to us.
Shout out to Vito, man. Shout out to Vito.
Bet.
We
Say
got
less.
you. We building it though. You know this shit brick by brick and step by step, but we here.
We're gonna check back in on this motherfucker.
Yeah, we appreciate you. You welcome
April,
anytime.
when you come back.
That part.
We're gonna check back in around
Talk
April.
some shit. We're gonna watch these Bears go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, my God.
Let's get out of here, man.
That's it, man.
That's
We
out the
wrapping up.
that's out the mud, man.
Shout out to TA. Yeah, we
Talk
out,
about
man.
some fucking
This-
Bears,
this
man.
Unguarded, man. Yeah, this FEV TV, man. It's Unguarded, man. It's a wrap. Appreciate you.
Love, man.
Unguarded.
Texaco.